Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the DA's office. It's your boy, the DA, hanging out on a Sunday night. Shout out to everybody hanging out in the chat. Thank you all for being here on a late Sunday evening, 8 p.m. on the West Coast. Shout out where you're from, where you're rocking it at, where you're watching from. Peace out to the 50 of you guys in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Help folks get out here, all right? Because a lot of people, they don't get the notifications right away, but this might pop up on their timeline if you get that like button clicked. So go ahead and do that. I appreciate that. Before we get started, we got to start this thing off the right way. Thomas Nazareta with a $100 super chat. Woo! Today is my 27th birthday. Look at that. Look at that. Happy birthday, brother. Thank you for dropping 100, man. We should be giving you bread on your birthday, not the other way around. But shout out to you. And I just want to say that I am super grateful to have you guys here on YouTube, man. Well, we are super grateful to be here. And thank you for the super chat. 100 bones made the day already. Anyway, I see Donald Trump has become the new Al Capone. Yes, we are going to get to that, man. Donald Trump dropped an epic, I guess, Truth Social post. So, yeah, that's going to be something to talk about for sure. Yeah, it's a new sheriff in town. We can see that. Trump is not Biden, and countries are going to have to start coming to the table a little differently than maybe they have done in the past because Trump's not playing that. All right. He is not playing that, man. He is quick to tariff you, drop some sanctions on you, and get you right in check, which we are going to see. Thank you very much, Thomas Nazareta, for being here. I appreciate you. Let me do this real quick. I don't have like a special super chat ready for you, but we are going to do we're going to start creating, like I said, for the big time supporters, Staccato DDS, Dragon Master Zero, you get your own emojis. All right. Thomas Nazareta, you've been coming through time and time again. We are going to get an emoji for you, sir. But for the meantime, let me just thank you really from the bottom of my heart with this super chat video. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, man. Look, we got a packed show and we got a few panelists hanging out in the back waiting to join us. Let's go ahead and bring them out. First up, we got the homie Cyfax. As usual, what's good, Cyfax? Thanks for being here. Also, we got homie Kata in the house. What's up, Kata? How's it going, brother?
Yo.
What up? What's going on?
And then, of course, last but not least, two of the coolest cats out there on YouTube. Hold my dual shot.
What's up?
What's good? T has the link, and he may join. He may not join. You know, Uncle T. He's a little different. All right, he's a different kind of cat. So yeah, he may or may not come through. But look,
I mean, all those flat surfaces out there, he should be able to go in a very straight line. But I mean, whatever.
Boy, man, he dropped that white. He came out with the whiteboard on the last one, and that blew everybody away, man.
Yeah.
He had the whiteboard out, drawing the flat Earth for us, so we can really understand.
I can't believe he just had that on deck, like right next to his station.
He
was just like, check this shit out.
He just rolled it in.
He did the Charlie thing from Always Sunny, man. He was just like,
that's his map.
I got you.
That's his map. Like, of course, he's got it on hand.
Like, he doesn't save anything in his phone. He just takes pictures of his whiteboard, man. Like that's how he does it. Like, they're all Polaroids and shit. Whatever.
Hey, quick shout out to everybody in the chat. AMSS is in the house along with Bootzilla. We got DK Bones in the house. Also, Doc Fortune, Dominic Winchester, Dustin Echoes, Greg C is in the house. What's up, Greg C? Also, hey, it's me in HD here as well. Independent free thinker, outlaw all parties is in the house. What a name. We got Jeff A is in the house. Joseph Lanham is here, along with J.W. Jembe is in the house. Joseph McCrae just joined us as well. The Matter Hatter is here. Mr. P, one of the mods, Name, also here, along with two other mods, Quentin Edwards and Rafa Balde in the house, although I think Rafa Balde might just be listening, but shout out to him as well. Roger Paulson is here, SJ, Scotty A.U., Sergeant Giratina, Sin, TBN Lucas, Thomas Nazareta, and of course, last but not least, Tina BB. Thank you very much. Akito just joined us as well. Damone, DDM Photos, also hanging out with us. Appreciate that. Everybody, shout out to you. Donna Hergenrether, I saw you, just checked in. appreciate you being here as well, Donna. Thank you very, very much. We got it kicked off with a $100 super chat. Shout out once again to Thomas Nazareta. And then, of course, joining us, the man himself, Uncle T, with the whiteboard.
With the whiteboard. There we go.
What the fuck is happening?
You know what that is. That sucks. That sucks. But we're going to talk about it. That's Superman. That's or was Superman. I don't know what it is, but he sucks. All right? I would call plays like this being an offensive coordinator. But this sucks, right? Right about here. Just like this thing, and then this thing, and then this thing, and then this thing spells Sydney. You know, you guys like her.
Oh my god!
Look, he forgot how to spell it. He's on.
Hey, have a seat. Let's get on with this show. My God, man. Like the derail shit.
I'm just gonna draw plays when I'm back. I'm just gonna draw football.
Nah, we ain't drawing plays. We not drawing plays, T. We're not doing that right now, man. Okay, this is not a sports show, but we will get there.
Earth is hi, everybody.
Man, I wanted to burn it after you did that segment, but okay.
It's your crazy uncle just talking.
Yeah, definitely his craziness. Hey, appreciate everybody being here. I really, really do. Sometimes I be wondering, man, after the last one, are people gonna come back? Are people gonna come back now that T is done? Went completely crazy. I guess not. All right, let's get on with the comment of the week. Oh, by the way, new giveaway starting next week. Okay, new giveaway, and I will show what we're going to give away in just a moment. But if I name you as comment of the week, if you get a comment of the week and you get to me before the next week, all right, you got to get back to me with your credentials, your email, or not your email, your address or whatever. I'm going to send you something. All right, I'm gonna send you a shirt. I'm gonna send you something. I got a lot of stuff I can give away. So once we I'll show the first one. It won't be for Moon Knight 91 Moon Knight because I didn't announce it. But going forward, all right, from all the DA offices from now till eternity, I will have giveaways for comments of the week. You know, so if you guys get the comment of the week and you hit me up sometime within that week, you got a prize. All right, so let's go ahead and read through 91 Moon Knight, who dropped. It's funny. It's so funny how everyone in every group is against this movie and is against the nominations for the film. And, of course, we are talking about none other than Emilia Perez with its 13 Oscar nominations, all right? 13 Oscar nominations, and everybody hates the damn movie. I don't know if you guys saw the video I put up on that. Emilia Perez is hated, not just in Mexico, but it seems like this movie with a trans character is hated amongst the LGBTQ community as well. Like nobody likes this thing. And yet and still, it gets 13 Oscar nominations. Let me blow that up so y'all can see it. 13 Oscar nominations. It got 4 Golden Globes. And I did watch it. Okay, I said I was going to watch it. I ended up watching it.
You watched it?
It took me about, I don't know, maybe like 5 hours to watch the movie because it's that bad. It's a grind to get through it. It's a terrible movie. Did anybody see it on the panel? Any of y'all seen it?
No, I saw
heard bad things about it.
I saw the clips on Twitter. They're awful.
I'm not watching that shit.
But everybody I know who said they watched it said it's terrible.
And I know people who like technically should like that type of movie. And they were like, it's awful. Like it doesn't deserve any awards.
Yeah. And yet it's got 13 Oscar nominations, which if you look throughout the history of the Oscars, that's like one of the greatest movies of all time. Like if you get 13 Oscar nominations, that's supposed to be a banger of a movie. That's supposed to be like up there in the upper echelons of films, because I think even like the Titanic got like 12. Like,
yeah,
you know, like that
Lord
kind
of
of
Rings got.
It's supposed to, like, those types of films are supposed to like transcend time. Like you're supposed to want to watch them for like 20 years later.
Dude, Golden Globes and the Oscars in general, whatever. It's nobody even remembers like the last 4 that were nominated. Like you might have one movie that comes out every 5 years in that section of like, okay, every 5 years there's one in those 5 years that people are like, something like Parasite. People tend to like Parasite or something, you know. Other than that, most of them are throwaway kind of garbage movies. Like nobody remembers Coda. The only reason I know it is because I'm a musician and it's a thing in music. So okay, but nobody watched that shit. Come on.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. You're not supposed to get nominated like this unless you really did some work. So 13 Oscar nominations. And look, right now, this thing is sitting at a 25% for the audience. 25% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is unheard of for a film that's been nominated as much as this thing has been nominated. 25%, 75%, even from the critics, isn't great. It's okay. It's good. But normally, if it's something that's got 13 Oscar nominations, it's high 80s and up.
Yeah.
And so for this film to be this well nominated, what do you think it is? Let's talk about it from an award standpoint. What's going on with this movie?
Hey, T, you want to bring up that whiteboard and draw like 17 boxes again and just check
we
all
know
of them?
what it is. We know exactly why this film got nominated the amount of times it did. It's because of gayness. That's why they're trying to be so progressive in the Oscars, and they're trying to give this all kind of awards because look at how representative they are. When every clip you see from this film fucking sucks, they're trying so hard to do that. It's because it's gay. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah, they're terrified not to nominate it. Like, how sweaty do you think the room was when they were doing the nominations? They're like, if we don't nominate this thing, people are gonna like come after us.
Oh yeah. But that's the funny thing. It's like, okay, you have an opportunity to, virtue signal, to, promote some film that probably shouldn't be nominated. Fine. But 13, like that's way too much. Like y'all went over and above. Like, okay, throw it a couple of bones so people will talk about it. I can see that. But I mean, it got every major award, nominated for every major award. On top of the fact, Best Picture. It's like, guys, y'all went too far on this.
Do they have like 6 people that are reviewing this shit? And it's like those are the only 6 people that saw it or something? Because what happened? Like that. Yeah. I didn't hear anyone talking about it until it got brought up in this. And anybody that has seen it or went out of the way to do it because it got nominated has all said it's bad. So what is happening?
But see, I think that's part of the agenda. Like Kata said, they want this thing talked about. They want to talk about this thing. Yeah.
I hope it wins. I do. I hope that the man, woman, I hope they win. I hope they win. I truly do.
Do you hope he wins? Woman actress of the year or whatever.
Yeah. Yes, I hope he does. You know why?
Yeah,
it'll be another reason to show that men are better at everything. Go ahead, do it.
Disgusting. I can't even believe they nominated him as like the best actress.
Yeah, better at swimming, better at jumping, now better at acting. And
well, okay, let me ask you this: how do you think this is going to come off? Do you think Hollywood is going to, because they embrace this shit, they love the woke bullshit. So are they going to embrace this and throw their arms around it? Or are they going to be like, hey, wait a minute, how did this man win a woman's award? Like, which way are they going to go with it?
They're embracing that. Especially because
they were embracing it. They want to shoot themselves in the foot. They would shoot themselves. Never mind. So no, I'm sorry.
Well, wasn't the film last year Poor Things that won most of the awards?
Dude, that's a disgusting film.
And and that also was a film that didn't have a lot of people go see it in theaters. Its messaging is basically a OnlyFans girl who wants to be loved.
It's like a humiliation ritual for Emma Stone. Just be like, can you debase yourself?
So it kind of tracks that this film.
We saw you in Easy A. Can you do the R-rated version now? Like
exactly, yeah.
By the way, I love your point about like they went overboard. If we've learned anything, when you're trying to like affect a vote, you got to be discreet. You got small margins. Like give it 3 unearned Oscars. Don't give it 13. You know, you got to fly below the radar when you're trying to. Have you ever heard of
birdshot? You can hit many things instead of just one thing. Like birdshot that shit or whatever. Just.
I'm wondering at what point in time do they start trying to make the Oscar? Because look, nobody's going to watch the Oscars. We already know that nobody's watching it. And if to me it feels like put some popular movies, like even if you just nominate it, like a Deadpool and a Wolverine. I know it wouldn't win, but I mean, they got to do something to bring people back to watching the Oscars and caring about the Oscars, right? And if you're going to nominate this trash for 13, you might as well just throw Deadpool and Wolverine out there for the ratings. I mean, you might as well, because nobody's going to watch it before Emilia Perez. Nobody's watching this shit. So why not say, hey, you know what? It's time we started bringing fans and put something for the people, the popular movies that are out. Give them something. All right, we nominated Wicked. All right, cool. Wicked got something. Get something for the guys. Deadpool and Wolverine, you get one too. All right, there it is. They did it for Black Panther. Throw one for some popular movie. I feel like they need to start doing that.
Doesn't Deadpool and Wolverine not have enough diversity to be able to be included?
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Because I
Dude,
thought the
I
whole
saw
reason
somebody
why
put out a
Sonic-
list of like the top 25 Rotten Tomatoes movies of the last like 25 years, and somehow Black Panther was on there. Don't get me wrong. It's not the worst Marvel movie, but out of all the Marvel movies, that one was
Nah,
on there.
it's
It's
not
like,
the-
come on,
it
man.
doesn't
They're
belong.
just coddling everything there. Come on. Like,
Doom Part 2 only got 5 Oscar nominations.
Please don't get me
Like,
started.
what?
How do you get
No,
nominated
can't,
for best
can't get
picture, but
started.
you don't get nominated for best director? How the fuck does that
Yeah.
work?
I like the pictures. I
Yeah.
didn't like the direction, Kata. Like, don't you know?
Dumb.
I mean, it's just amazing that
Yeah.
the Oscars is the celebration of the movie year. Like that's where you're supposed to be celebrating all the movies. I feel like just celebrate the big movies, you know, the popular movies. You know, yeah, a lot of fans are gonna, you know, tune out when it comes to some of those other technical awards or but you know, when it comes to best actor, best picture, best director, like all of that, that's what people are gonna show up for. Give the people something. I feel like the Oscars are missing a big part of the puzzle when it comes to you know, bringing the film community together, and also, you know, sharing the fact, hey, we love film, we want to see film continue to do well. But yeah, nominating Emilia Perez 13 times for anything, that movie was garbage. I can't believe they tried to get away with that, man. But it is what it is. Real quick, let me say what's up to Donna Hergen.
I was quiet.
Oh, okay, T, you got something to say before we get to Donna? Go ahead, sir.
That thing is, hey, you know what? I'm tired. Listen, fuck it. Stop fucking voting for these motherfuckers who fucking asked for Emilia fucking Earhart to be a fucking. I don't give a shit about this goddamn motherfucking trans. D, I know you don't like me cussing, man, but I'm tired of this.
Well, you're just gonna demonetize the stream. That's all. You know.
Man, look, dude, I'm not trying to do that, but I don't like this Transformers Decepticon stuff, dude. You got the Predacons coming and doing all this stuff in the goddamn Decepticons, and now you got a Mexican doing that stuff, man. What is going on here?
Yeah, no, the Transformers are out of control, man. They're ruining Hollywood.
What is
for sure.
going on? I'm a Blaxicon. What is it? What is going on here with this crap, dude? Stop all this shock value. I told you before, this is like Jim. Remember Jim from the 1980s with the fucking pink hair and all this bullshit? I'm not from this era of fucking weird.
Oh, Jim and the holograms. Jim and the holograms.
Too much weirdness. How does that, man? I'm telling you, man. And you
But
know
it's
what?
not even shocking anymore.
I can't explain why they do what they do.
No,
all right.
Man, you know what? Your Adam's apple radar goes off, man, when you feel like, wait a minute, is that motherfucker a man? Wait a minute. Whoa. You trying to fool me with these surgery. Damn you. These who they seeing? The surgeon from Batman? Remember Batman? They're saying Professor Pig. What is this? What are we watching, dude? And Zoe Saldana was in this movie. How dare you? That is do you want to see her guardian of her galaxy?
Their version of masculinity now is just like you need an Adam's apple,
Well, no,
and
guys,
they can just put that on a woman now. So that's how you get it.
Like there has to be a certain number of black people in a movie to be able to be voted for the Oscars.
Isn't it crazy though? We went in like 5 years from like trans people being like they didn't want you to dead name them or to like know that they were trans to now they're like, first and foremost, you need to know that I used to be a man, and like that's like the narrative.
Yeah.
Man, when
I thought the whole thing was they wanted to pass for female. You know,
they wanted to pass as a woman, right? Yeah.
Now it's like,
yeah. So nobody even knows
you
you using the right pronouns and all. Yeah, exactly. Now it's like you got to tell. I was a man once. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, now you're famous for I used to be a man. Like, that's not the point, right? Like you should. I think
and 9 times out of 10, it's obvious as hell.
Yes.
Let's just get into that. Yeah.
Stop all
or the
that
fact that there's
stuff,
only
man.
2 choices when you transition. Like nobody's transitioning to a shim. You know, like whatever.
Well, look, Trump just dropped some news on these cats. Says it's 2 genders, and that's it. You ain't got a whole lot of genders to choose from. You got 1 and you got 2, and that's it. And he dropped some other information about, you know, illegal migrants are finding their way home. All right, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here at least. And so now Trump is bringing it out. People are upset. People are complaining. People are protesting. All right. This is a protest going on. I think this is in like Chicago somewhere. Illegal migrants are mad that Trump is sending them back. Let's listen to this. Now, I don't know if you guys see it, but there's a ton of Mexican flags being waved in the air. And it's like, if you like Mexico like that, and if you love Mexico, I believe in loving your country. What the hell are you doing in America? Why aren't you in America? Why are you getting mad at them trying to send you back to the country you love? You love the country, right? Why are you upset with somebody saying, oh, you love the country and you really not trying? You ain't waving an American flag here saying, please keep me. I want to stay. Don't send me back. Please don't send me back. No, you saying, fuck Donald Trump and I'm waving an American flag. Why the hell would I not send you back? I'm going to do everything in my power to get you up out of here.
Like, let me wave the Mexican flag, claim, I'm, super downright with the Mexico, but don't send me back there though. Please don't. Don't do that. Like I don't ever want to. I don't ever want to see that place again, like ever again. But I'm super proud to be from there. It's like you're kind of counterintuitive at that point, aren't you? Like what is going on?
It makes no fucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm sorry. If you wanted to,
sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Katie. Go ahead.
No, I was saying it looks like they're asking to be sent back. Like, are they supposed?
Well, that make it easy to identify. Yeah, it's like you can just see the flag.
Yeah, that's the other part, right?
Yeah, I thought that was a celebration. That's what it looks like to me.
American flag.
Yeah,
we're gonna pick you up in a U-Haul. You're gonna help move a few houses, and then we're sending you back. But I mean,
thank you for helping me identify who needs to go.
In 4 years, we went from them be like, can you believe what Trump said about Mexicans being, murderers and that other thing, to be like, you want to go back? It's like, no, it's filled with murderers and that other thing. Like, no way.
Yeah, you just sent all the murders and other things back there. Why would I want to go back there? Like,
the jokes write themselves.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, the cops standing around, they really can't do nothing. They're helpless. But it's really funny to me, that don't bite the hands that feed you. Nobody's biting the hands that feed you, bro. It's the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is that there's a lot of problems with the illegal migrants.
Go ahead, well, the other big problem with that is like, they're sitting there like, oh, what are you going to do when all the Mexican restaurants and stuff shut down? And it's like, do you think all of them, for one, that makes it sound like, okay, all of them are illegal that are working there, which don't get me wrong. I know some of them that are, that's fine. But then the other thing that you're advocating for is basically slave labor, because it's like, well, we can pay them cheaper and not give them a bunch of stuff. And then whatever, like they've interviewed people and like, yeah, we'll lose like half our workforce and we got to pay everybody else that would work here more. So you're advocating for like cheaper off the book wages.
Yes. I call them. Okay. I call them. I call them 1865 Democrats. That's what I call them. Y'all are sounding from 1865 Democrats, because you're saying, oh man, these guys ain't showing up any longer to the farms to be our cheap labor, our cheap, inexpensive labor. So they, who's going to pick the crops? It's like you might as well say, who's going to pick the cotton? Damn, we lost our slaves. We lost our cheap labor. No, listen, I have no problem myself paying whatever the price is for the produce. If it's higher, so be it. Because, let's say we go out and we get some Americans to do these jobs, and Americans say, well, I'm not going to take that job unless it pays this amount of money. All right, pay them. All right. And then we get the right price for the labor. And then if that causes the cost to go up, so be it. But stop exploiting cheap labor. Exploiting illegal immigrants for cheap labor is bullshit. Stop doing that.
Yeah,
but
they're
everybody
advocating for slave labor is what I said.
Yeah, basically, like I said, man, they're 1865 Democrats. That's all it is. Yeah. It pisses me off, man. And then they get out there and virtue signal talking about how they care for them. Like, y'all don't care for them. Y'all just want them to keep the prices low. All right. Yeah. You don't want to pay the true price for somebody picking apples and strawberries. You don't want to pay the good price for that. You want these poor immigrants to take care of that for you. It's bullshit.
Like in 30 Rock, when they tell Jack Donaghy that he's got to send his home housekeeper home, he goes, Manuelo, no, I can never pay an English speaking person that little. And that's like the whole vibe. Like it's cheap.
I don't see how racist that is. It's like, oh, we're gonna lose all of our slaves pretty much. It's like, do you not hear yourselves? Like, you're doing the exact same thing you're saying the other people are doing.
Who's gonna wash the toilet and clean the bathrooms? Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Hey, you know what? You forgot though.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pay fair market value for these slaves. Come on, we don't do that here. We lowball everything out here in America.
White, so they can get away with that shit.
Who said that? Who said those things? What?
No, you hear people. There's memes that are going around everywhere.
The leftists.
Yeah, you don't be on X like that, T. There's cats on X arguing that this is going to make our grocery prices go up because the illegal migrants are afraid to show up to the farms to pick the cotton. I almost said pick the cotton, to pick the crops. They're afraid to show up to the farms to pick the cotton and the crops and all of that shit. So now all of our, produce prices are going to go sky high. And I'm like,
it's already $10. Right? It's already $10 for a carton of eggs.
Well, the eggs is from that avian flu bullshit that's going on.
Avian
they killed like 3 million chickens or some shit, which doesn't help.
You, the food is fake anyway, but we'll talk about it,
Hey, all right, let's get to the. I
got a friend that has chickens. I just get a carton of eggs for them from like $5, man. It's
you got to get it from a farm, man, because the rest of them, man, that's not.
Hey, let me hit these super chats real quick, and then we're going to get to the next piece of it. Donna Hergenrether, member for 7 months. I love it when I can't sleep and you are streaming. Thank you very much, Donna Hergenrether. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that. Also, Dragon Master Zero dropping 5 gifted memberships. My man, Dragon Master Zero. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for those of you who just became members. I appreciate it. Don't forget nightcaps. You can watch those. Every single nightcap is made members only right after the nightcaps is over. So if you miss one, don't worry. You can always go back and watch Uncle T jump on the whiteboard and do all kind of mad cap nonsense. T is insane. It was a good time, though, man. That was a lot of fun. We got to bring that segment back. Shout out to Aurora Uplinks. You guys should do a watch along one of these nights and just comment on the movie as you watch it, and you could have a movie play in a guest spot. Maybe that's an interesting concept. Fun. Maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah, we can think about that. Thank you very much, Aurora Uplinks, for the $5. We got another $10 from Dragon Master Zero. Colombian president thought he was being tough by denying U.S. military aircraft carrying illegals. Once Trump found out, he threatened them with tariffs of 50%. Colombian president immediately bent the knee. Bro, you read my mind. Because that's the next topic up. We're going to get back to some more super chats real quick. Shout out to Dragon Master Zero. But yeah, the Colombian leader. You look, he was trying to be big and bold. Hey, we ain't taking our people back. Our people. We're not taking our migrants back. All right, Trump, you can kick rocks. And Trump said, oh, okay, is that so? Oh, okay, I got something for you. Drop tariffs on their ass. He was like, tariff, you're on probation. All right, you suspended, whatever. He came quick with the heat, and homie tucked tail and ran. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to send my plane to pick him up. Like, yeah, that's right. I thought so. Yeah, he sent his plane. Now his plane is coming to pick up his migrants and take them back. Yeah, spend your gas money. Don't spend my gas money. Look, we was trying to fly him down there, and you said no. So now you got to come and get him. It's you got to love it, man. This is what a leader is. This is how leadership works. Go ahead.
I was saying that's what you got to do, man. Like, you fuck the feelings. You got to get the business done. Point blank.
It's like he forgot who he was dealing with. Like, this isn't Biden. like what did they expect?
They thought they were still dealing with
it'd suck if none of these companies here in America bought any of your product that probably fuels all of your, I don't know, resources and everything. Oh, that would really suck, wouldn't it? Yeah, we can't afford to get him because the tariffs are too high. Okay, cool. We're just going to buy American and do shit here, like what he plans to do anyways. What a concept. That's so crazy.
There are a lot of things to do. Yeah. There are a lot of false economists trying to make it sound like tariffs are going to be this big rug pull on Americans. Like, the point of the tariff is not to charge anybody 50%. It's to bring jobs back to America. Like, that's not the entire American economic model was built on this idea that you're going to have we're just going to export all of our unskilled labor to the rest of the world. Well, that didn't materialize. That didn't work. And so now you have this huge gap in earning where, like, a lot of Americans can't afford what they've come to expect as a reasonable American standard of living.
Facts. Yeah, so that's the issue look, T, we're gonna get to you in a second, bro. But that's the problem when you get these cats, they get a little uppity. So Trump had to put the smackdown on them. Here it is right here. 25% tariff on all goods coming into the United States from Colombia. All right. And then that tariff rises to 50% after 1 week. He wasn't playing games, bro. He said, and after 1 week, we adding another 25%. Now it's 50%. You want to get 75? What you want to do? He told him what's up. Travel ban and visa revocations for all Colombia government officials plus allies and supporters. Boom. And then right after Trump was done doing all of that, he dropped this on social.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I thought that was fake, but no, he actually dropped that.
Bro,
I'm done.
Baron's got the account, guys. Oh, that's amazing.
Fuck around.
Is he going to be able to take over the POTUS account? Like, does he get switched over to that? Because that'd be hilarious if he's posting on both.
That's a good question. I think he does. Yeah, I think he should have access to that. I would have put this up on the POTUS account.
Fuck around.
He ain't fucking with you. Donald Trump is a G. He ain't playing games, bruh. He is not playing with you. And he comes and he stunts on your ass right after he slaps you with all of these tears. Bruh, I love him. Like, I haven't been a week and I'm already out here just backhanding countries like they're bad hoes or something.
Literally.
That's how you do it, man. Biden would go like, I gotta can we I was eating cereal this morning. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. That's how you do it right here, bro.
From now on, I'm calling him the Don. He's the Don. All right. Mafioso style, man. The Don is not playing games with you, man. He comes with it. And I love it, man. I absolutely love it. This is how listen, man. We just got off of 4 years of weak leadership. It is so nice to have somebody with some balls back on this damn thing. Like, no, you ain't doing this to us. We get it. Like, you are taking these migrants back, damn it. You taking them back, and that's that. Oh, you don't want to take them back? Okay, let's go. Let's hit them with another tariff. What else can we get them with? Trump is not playing games, man. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Let me finish these super chats up, and I had to bring that up since Dragon Master brought it up. I had to bring that one up. Shout out to Mr. P, one of the mods. Mr. P, thank you, sir. $4.99. Hey, Derek, did you see those leaked Minecraft movie toys? They're nightmare fueled, and everyone's roasting them. The topic deserves a video. I haven't seen them. Have you guys seen those?
I actually haven't seen it. No,
I have not seen. I haven't heard anything about that. But
Minecraft
which
movie.
is crazy.
Let's see if I can find them.
They're about to blow up now.
Like, I bet you they're ugly as fuck too.
Dude, if it just sends you to like the garden section at Do It Center and for the little garden gnomes, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, because those things look terrible, man.
I mean,
like the Minecraft, obviously.
Yeah, there's a
in the
lot
same
of
section of Snow White or whatever, but yeah,
you got to go on like this is the official. Is this the toys from the movie?
What is that?
That literally was about to ask.
Is that Groot?
Uncle T, what are you doing? What are you drawing?
Domain expansion.
Was he drawing Groot?
T, folks want to know, man, what you drawing, bro?
It's very good.
Oh, it's from Watchmen, man.
Oh,
that's
he doesn't even know
like.
that his mic is
It looks like the guy from Watchmen.
Oh yeah, Dr. Manhattan. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like.
All right.
Look, he don't even know his mic is muted. Look at him.
Your mic is muted.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I didn't.
So wait, who are you drawing?
That or it's Silver. It's either Silver Surfer or Dr. Manhattan.
It's probably one of my characters. I'm just drawing. Just to draw. I'm out of practice, so I'm just drawing. Right. This is how I used to entertain my kids. I just draw. Right. So
Hilarious.
Okay, that's it.
Okay,
Continue on.
T.
Continue.
All right, thank you, T. T got a little artistic talent, a little bit.
Very, very talented, y'all. Very talented.
Very talented.
If he does say so himself. I guess this is the Minecraft. Are these the Minecraft toys you're talking about?
Look at this shit.
Jesus.
That actually probably does. That looks like him.
That looks
that's
horrible.
Jack Black.
That is Jack Black. This looks, yeah. This was concept art. This is a while ago. This is concept art from says 17 weeks back.
Is that like Fat Doctor Strange? What is happening?
They're just Funko Pops.
I know.
Awful.
That's what it looks like, though.
We'll research that for you, Mr. P. Thank you very much for the $4.99. I'll research it and I'll see if I can find some more information. And if it's enough, then yeah, maybe we'll do a video. Shout out to Aurora Uplinks. What if we built fast robots to harvest the food? Well, I mean, that's what's going to happen ultimately. Technology will come into play and put a lot of that to rest. Like we won't need the migrant workers or the labor. We won't need the labor from anybody. And a lot of farming is already done with machines. There are some pieces that need to be done, manually. And then just pay those people what the labor is worth. The problem is like they say, oh, the Americans won't do those jobs. No, they won't do those jobs for what you're paying. If you paid more, they would do the jobs. All right. We got people dumping garbage. All right. Rooting around in sewers, but they get paid a lot of money. Okay. Yeah. People will do the dirty, dangerous jobs if they're paid. If you're trying to pay these people $10 an hour or whatever they're giving these guys, no, of course nobody's going to do that job.
Yeah, you're paying $20 an hour at McDonald's to push a button to say 3 minutes on his burger or whatever.
Oh,
but
man,
the guy breaking his back, lifting 100 pounds of hay bales or whatever for 8 hours a day. Like, he's only worth $6. Like, nah,
exactly.
He is. He's feeding all the stuff that is then getting processed into the stuff that you're then consuming. But
have you guys ever been
to these fast food people who don't even do their jobs right?
You guys ever been to Buc-ee's? The gas station?
But I've heard it's awesome.
Bro, it's amazing. And they post outside the front how much they pay their employees, and like $18 an hour.
That sign.
Make like 100-something thousand. And people are like, oh, I can't believe it's clean. It's like, well, when you're paying people that much money, they're gonna do a good job.
Yeah.
So, wow. These people get a living wage, and everything is ran up to par, if not better. What a concept. Or it's like that one guy who did that with his company, where he's like, okay, I'm making everybody's job minimum $70,000 a year, and everyone was like, oh, this is gonna fail, and his company just skyrocketed because everybody started doing like way more than their normal work or whatever. It just accelerated everything.
Exactly.
Amazing, he's like, and everyone bought their houses, they're all doing good, everyone's fine. So what, he had to take a price cut in what he's doing, because obviously he's not doing 40 people's jobs. It's like, yeah, sure, I'm the one who made all this and started with it, but let me hand it down to people. And people responded to that. What a concept.
What a concept. One more, Dragon Master Zero for $10. Fucking media and liberals tried to be smart by mistaking Secret Service agents as ICE agents. They don't get that. ICE agents will go into their communities regardless of any state roadblocks. Listen, they got a job to do, and they're going to do that job. So if they try to interfere with ICE agents doing the job, they got, it's going to be another FAFOs type of situation. You got to let them cats step back, stand back, let them do their jobs. Unfortunately, the liberals are pissed off because, again, they're losing a lot of these cats. They're virtue signaling. The poor ones are virtue signaling. The rich liberals that use these poor migrants for cheap labor, they're the ones that's pushing all of this bullshit. They're mad. Trump took away their cheap, easy labor. That's the problem. And they're pissed off at it. So, yeah, they're going to find out. They're going to find out real quick that Trump's not playing games. ICE ain't playing games. We are cleaning this country up, all right? We are absolutely about to clean this country up. Let me get on to this. Thank you very much. Let me send this.
T's just back there drawing Tyronius Manhattan. What is happening?
What you got, T?
I'm just drawing, man. I'm just having a good time, man.
I don't look so bad, man. I don't look half bad. Thank you for all the super chatters that came through. Let's get it. Thank you once again, Dragon Master Zero and all. Donna Hergenbrether, you guys are the best, bringing the noise. All right, look, did you guys see this article, this story? Captain America 4 writer hopes movie will be to young men what The Princess and the Frog was to young women. What was The Princess and the Frog to young women? I don't see the comparisons here.
What in the hell is this man even talking about? It has to be a racial thing because for the Disney princess, the fact that Princess the Frog was that's the connection he's making. That the Black Captain America will hopefully be to young men what the Black Princess was to Princess the Frog. That's fucking stupid, by the way.
To be fair, you saying the Princess and the Frog like daily.
Shut up.
Oh, you a Princess and the Frog fan, Katie?
I do like Princess and the Frog. I don't watch it daily, but like I have seen it.
Yeah, when I think of like men's movies, I tend to go to princess movies first, of course. Yeah. What the fuck?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, did you guys see the kids book where they brought up like Captain America? Like, I feel like it's super disrespectful to be like, oh,
this book?
Yes, thank you. Yes,
locked and loaded.
Like, what is that?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
basically-
So
That means a hero can
Okay.
only look like you, and if they don't look like you, then you shouldn't resonate with them. So we should all be superficial.
But not in that, Kata, he already is a superhero. He was Falcon. Like, so the man doesn't mean anything if he's Falcon. He only matters if he's Captain America.
Yeah, pretty much.
His head's
I can
like
finally
three
see myself, right, Quentin? Finally, after all this time.
Wrong.
Yeah. So, you know what, Katie? I'd never put 2 and 2 together, but when you say it that way, if you insert the black in between right here, if you put young black men, what the Princess in the Fall was to young black, that all makes sense.
Yep.
Because I'm like, what? How does this connect? And then you just connected those dots for me. Because it didn't make any sense to me either. Yeah. So once again, we got nonsense going on with this Marvel movie. Some of the guy that wrote it, and I brought up his credentials right here. It's this dude here, Rob Edwards. All right. Who wrote The Princess and the Frog. Okay. So he also wrote The Princess and the Frog. All right. Along with Treasure Planet. Like, that's pretty much his film credentials.
Wrote Treasure Planet?
He wrote Treasure Planet.
That's
Princess and
what
the
is
Frog.
to young men. What Princess
Hold
and the
on.
Frog was. Treasure Planet. What?
I might have to redo my predictions for this movie if he wrote Treasure Planet. I don't know.
What? Treasure Planet? What's your opinion on Treasure Planet?
Treasure Planet is a fucking banger. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But not even that, I'm confused because if he wrote Captain America: Brave New World, was it the original writing or all of the rewrites? 'Cause there's definitely
that's also true.
I believe he's one of many writers. If you go here and you look at the screenplay by, it's 5 dudes that were a part of this thing. All right.
Yeah.
He's the top
5
guy.
guys.
That's a train wreck.
5 dudes. And, the story was by him and these 2 other guys. These 2 guys, Malcolm Spellman and Dalen Musson, those are the writers of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Yeah. So they wrote that. This guy wrote Princess and the Frog, Treasure Planet, and this movie. That's his claim to fame. That's it. That's his entire repertoire in terms of film.
Yeah, so
Now,
put him on a
way-
$400 million film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What did Disney do to Treasure Planet? So, like,
I've never seen Treasure Planet, so I can't call it
It's
on
great.
Treasure Planet.
It's
very
amazing.
good.
Okay.
I feel like you can
Alas,
safely
it's
say the writers
animated.
ran a train on this script, but whatever.
This fucking guy, bro.
Well, Disney sabotaged it
It
because they
looks
didn't want to have to do
terrible.
animation anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I just find it amazing that people, and let's look at his actual quote. He said, this movie was a ton of fun to write. Edwards posted on Instagram. The Marvel Sandbox is unparalleled, and the producers there are the best and the brightest. The movie comes out next month, but advance tickets are on sale now. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm hoping this movie will be to young men what The Princess and the Frog was to young women. That's basically the quote. I don't see. I see where you're coming from now because you draw the parallel. Maybe how did Princess and the Frog? What was Princess and the Frog to young women, black or otherwise?
It was just that she was black. It was the fact that you could make the connection that you could be a black princess.
even though she's not really a princess, it was like a New Orleans thing.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Because they have the voodoo and everything else going on with Princess and the Frog because it's based in New Orleans. What my issue is, why does it always come back to race? Like, why are they consistently harping on, like, you have to be able to see yourself in these characters? Homie, I liked all of the princesses growing up, like Sleeping Beauty, like Cinderella. Like, I don't need to see a black princess to be like, ooh, I would like to be that character, and dress up as them and be like, ooh, like I loved Jasmine growing up. Like, I didn't sit there and be like, oh, well, she looks like me. Like, that's super stupid. Like, no, she. But I'm saying, like, that's stupid. Like, I know tons of black kids, like little girls growing up, that loved different princess stories and sat there and dressed up for Halloween as them. Like, the connotation that you have to look like the character that you're invested in is disrespectful, and it breaks down like imagination. Like, why would you want these children to be reduced to skin color?
Yeah, because sadly and unfortunately, they want people to identify with some victimhood that they feel in and of themselves. And, if you identify as this victim, I feel like, I think the writers kind of internalize a lot of their own issues. And so if you feel a certain way, you know, misery loves company. Yeah, see, we've been oppressed this entire time. And little kids just be growing up saying, I don't feel oppressed. In fact, I feel empowered to do whatever it is I want to do. A lot of kids live life like that, but they want to drag back to the victimhood. That's the only thing they got working in their favor. If you sit back and think about it, a lot of these people don't have anything but victim. And I'm a poor little black kid, or I'm a black woman, or I'm a Asian this or whatever. They got to stand on skin color. They got to stand on, you know, sexuality. You know, they got to stand on these things because in and of themselves, they're boring people without any lives, and they're kind of dull. You know, if it was just like, I'm just dealing with you as just the person, they're kind of boring, you know? So unfortunately, a lot of people push their, you know, their immutable traits. You know, I'm a woman, I'm a black man, or I'm gay, or whatever they want to call it. They push that over and above their own personalities because they really don't have much to offer, you know, which is, you know, it's kind of pathetic when you sit back and think about it, you know. Anyway, one more super chat.
Well, you know, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna say, well, he makes a good point. We can all resonate with Captain America now because, you know, he beat up the white man and stole his thing and said it was his. So I guess we can resonate with that now.
I'm done.
Speaking of that, Kate, I want my shield back, dude. Like, what the
fuck? Like, I don't know, because I know people forget about that show. They always forget about it. But in the show, Captain, like Falcon and fucking Winter Soldier beat the shit out of John Walker and stole his shield. And then he said, "Oh, it's mine now. Now I'm Captain America." And the man can't get a boat loan, but he can get a brand new vibranium suit. What the fuck are we doing? You know, let me stop. Let me not go into this fucking tirade.
Dude, I'm still curious. Like, do the Chinese have like a secret like superhero that we haven't heard of in this movie who's going to be able to even mine all the adamantium from there, or are they just going to claim it and then try to get tariffs off of it? You know, just to get at Trump about it. Like, what is happening? Because that's the movie, right? It's like America versus China over the adamantium. Okay. For one, it seems like as far as this universe goes, America is like the only ones with superheroes to actually mine it, like, or whatever. Like, how would you even mine this stuff? I don't get it. I'm curious how they try to explain it. That'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. No,
can't wait.
No, I'm curious to see how it goes. I don't know what the story is. I don't know how the story flows. I know they're supposed to have the Israeli hero in there, so I don't know how that's.
Oh yeah, they gave her a suit too.
Yeah,
so you got a bomber. Okay, got it.
Oh my god, bro! You should have seen the Twitter meltdown. They're like, they gave her a suit. Oh, I'm boycotting this film. Oh, I'm boycotting it.
I can't wait to see what suit they give her though, because there's no way they give her her comic suit.
But no,
I don't think they put the star on it.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way.
Yeah. The very
Let's move on to this real quick. So this clip dropped today. I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch it.
Oh god.
The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's coming this week. All right. It's dropping what 2 days on.
Is he about to get some head?
Wednesday.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude.
Look, he's looking at his feet.
Like she right there, right?
Right,
it's right.
Are you going to be
eye to eye?
Are you going to be zipper level? Like, what is happening?
Let me back that up for a little bit, but yeah, she's thinking about it right here. So we got the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. They dropped a little trailer. Let me make sure volume is all the way up. Let's go ahead and watch this real quick, and let's talk about it.
Are you okay?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been better, but I definitely could have been worse. Midtown, on the other hand.
Yeah, I was here for orientation.
Freshman, huh? Same, but I have a feeling we won't be getting assigned classes anytime soon.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, you got a name, hero?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm Peter Parker. How about you?
Nice to meet you, Pete. I'm Nika Minoru.
Oh!
Okay, rude. I didn't name myself.
No, something...
Whoa, oh my gosh. Hey, Peter? Pete, are you okay, man? What happened to him? I don't know. He didn't like my name? Hey, Peter, talk to me.
Where the fuck did that spider come from?
Literally what I was gonna say.
Where did this spider go? Is he gonna go bite somebody else?
He
like,
literally
falls from the fucking sky. Like,
it's like
like, what
That's heaven's
Right.
sweet.
Is it like the Tales of the Tales of series people those old games they would make, like Tales of whatever, and it's like they just had the storyboard artists make an animation or something? What is going on?
Shit.
Looks so bad. Like you scrolling through like frame by frame, that's how it looks in real time as well. It feels like when you're gaming and you start dropping frames, it's gonna be a headache to watch.
Well, it's like it looks like it's made in Flash, but they're doing it every 3-second intervals or something instead of like a bunch of frames. It's like every 3 seconds we'll just change the animation. Like
mini clip or
what?
Newgrounds. Yeah.
Telltale Games. There you go. I'm sorry.
Mini clip. That's crazy.
I can't get over how cheap this shit looks.
Looks terrible. I looked at Invincible and got happy because you remember most people like to shit on the Invincible's animation.
Yeah.
Now
I was one
it's
of
like
them.
night and day.
Oh, it really is. Like this makes Invincible look just amazing. I just can't get over this. It's like Marvel. Like y'all have Spider-Man, and I know everybody's got to do it a little bit different, art style, whatever. But this just looks like garbage, man. This chick right here, like the blue hair and the weird blue lipstick and everything. This whole look. I mean, it's like, what the fuck are they going for here?
Yeah.
This just looks terrible, man. This whole thing.
Like more box checking.
I somehow doubt she's going to be a love interest. Just gut feeling.
Oh yeah, she's
So
definitely
this is the high school, right? So they got I guess there was some explosion at the high school.
Watch that be Mary Jane. No.
What she said, it was
no. They said it's not Mary Jane.
No, I'm sure this has got to be Mary Jane, right?
They said
Yeah,
it's
that's
not Mary
not-
Jane.
No.
There's
That's
no
his
This ain't Mary
fine
Jane
ass-
either?
No, that's his fine ass auntie right there.
So they gave her crow's feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's
I was
no
thinking
Mary
that was
Jane.
Mary Jane. Okay. Wow.
There is no Mary Jane in this.
Mm-mm.
What in
Oh
the
my
shit?
God.
Peter's going to be bisexual.
This is
100%.
I'm
so
telling you,
Love
he's gonna
interest
be,
is gonna be-
Peter's gonna be fucking Harry. And they
Yep.
dropped the
Yeah.
trailer today that kid, that black dude, actually is Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
So all the speculation can stop. Harry is now
Hell yeah, we
black
knew it was
and
Harry.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some people that were like, "No, that's not Harry." Like all the retards in my video. Oh, that's not
Yeah.
Harry. You're just making
100%
assumptions. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
he has
nah,
the
that's
same
totally
hair
Harry,
color
man.
as the other black guy in the show. Yeah, that's not his son. Sure.
Well, we got new information here. Apparently, the reviews are strong from the shills. Surprised?
We have like 99%
Nobody should be
Rotten
surprised.
Tomatoes.
I bet
Yeah,
you,
so-
I bet you it's got good story. It's just bad character display, but it's probably got good story. That's what I'm thinking.
I'd feel confident to put that it's also going to have a fucking bad story too. It's just going to be like, come on, man, give me a break.
I just
I
have.
didn't
You
like
believe
everything about-
out of everything they're going to make this a good story?
I
No.
didn't like everything
it's
about
just not-
X-Men 97, you know what I mean? But some of that stuff, I mean, I didn't like some of the updates. I didn't like some of the new animation. I like the old animation. It was better. But I mean, like, the story was cool. The story was cool. And they did a lot of nostalgia bait in that thing, right? Because they're trying to build up a new audience. They know this thing is going to flame out, man. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. That animation is horrid. Horrid. It does like,
Yeah, I
like
think when you start off with the bad animation, it's just from there. You've already lost a lot of your audience from that, and it's going to really need a banger of a story to bring people in to make them watch it. Anybody here checking it out? It drops Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it.
Unfortunately.
It's gonna be funny. We're gonna laugh. It's gonna be a hilarious thing to watch. But
yeah, but look how they always portray him. Why don't just call him Spider Teen? You're always trying to portray him as a teenager and not Spider. Do we ever get to see Spider-Man? I mean, it's always some myth about him being a man, but you see him as Spider Teen. And I get it, Disney, that's their crowd. They're trying to get Teen Disney back. But nobody's checking for that. Nobody's checking for that.
Nobody's
I told my
checking for
son
that.
today, man, just like that Switch 2, that's too little too late, man. Why would they want to pay a Switch when everything is already on their phone? Everything is accessible for the phone. The phone is the best toy ever. The best rectangle ever made is the phone, period. You can't beat that. You want kids.
Most of their animation stuff doesn't get good views anyways. Even something that was relatively good or people said was good and a lot of people liked it was X-Men 97, and that didn't even get good viewership. Like, how do you expect this looking the way that it looks? Dude, nobody's gonna watch this, man. It's gonna be like 15,000 people in the first episode and go lower,
And people
I'm probably going to watch
on
the
their
first
phone.
episode. I'm probably going to watch the first episode just to get a feel of what it is. But no, I don't have any high expectations that this is going to somehow, be worth watching over the course of its run. So yeah, I'll see the first one, and if it's good, I'll say it's good. But I don't have high hopes for it, and maybe that might actually be good for it. That everybody's expectations are pretty damn low at this point, so
True.
it can exceed those. All right, we got to get to this. We got to get.
I'll
to
just
this.
listen to you guys on it because I'm not watching that shit.
What does that make you do with us?
Oh, is that the plan? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
You're gonna drag me into the suck fest?
No, we're not doing that to you. No, look, we did that once on Agatha. I'll never do that to anybody again.
Pause.
Agatha was bad, man.
That's a pause. You know that's a pause.
Kata, wrong. You right. Yeah, you caught that, T. Thank you. He is my pause catcher. Hey, we got to talk about this. I know a lot of y'all saw it. It's in the beginning of this trailer. We won't watch the whole trailer, but we will watch the scene that everybody's been talking about online today. Yeah. So, and look. Let me say this before we play this. Okay, let me say this. We are still reacting to images. We really don't know what the story is, and it's the story that really matters. Let me say that right off the rip. It's the story that matters. It's the same thing with this Spider-Man. I don't like what I'm seeing in terms of images, but if the story is good, I'll give it a shot and see if it's good. This here, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all. Let me play it.
Straight trash.
Sorry, it's so bad.
Just
It's
trash.
so bad. The people on
It's
the
like-
internet coping like that looks good. It looks like shit.
That
No,
is so
you're
awful.
so right.
It's like the camera people buy as a joke where it like zooms in your face too much
Yeah,
and
that's
their
what-
face looks distorted, but they were able to actually zoom it out and it just looks awful, man.
It's exactly as bad as Adam Warlock, and they said that he wasn't going to do that
Yeah.
again. And people were like, "Bro, he obviously liked the way Adam Warlock. He like let it get to like be released. It looks ridiculous.
Like the flying itself isn't that bad. It's his face.
It's
Once
not
it like
great.
it's even
It's the face,
proportionate. It's
right.
not.
It's
it looks
this-
like it's like
this
added
face.
onto that image. Like it looks like they
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
took a
that's the
picture of
issue.
his
Look at his
face.
belly
and
descending,
it
by
was
the
just
way.
not a good picture, by the way. And it's like
That's not his
Yeah.
chest, bro. That's his midsection. You see that the blue goes below his emblem. Like that is his
Why?
stomach sticking down, dog.
He got a fat stomach.
Oh my gosh. Now, I do want to counter
Supersized,
slightly what you were saying because yes, these are just images, but you guys, this is marketing. Like if it's
Yeah.
this bad, just like you were saying, if it looks this bad, yes, some people will care about the story, but you're turning people off already, not
I-
even willing to give them a chance because like this looks so bad.
You have an entire film, and this is the best photo you could have, like going into it.
Like, why even release this?
yeah, the marketing
Listen,
department
I
needs
just
to be
put up-
fired immediately. Like
I
Jesus,
just put up a poll.
it's been bad.
Everybody respond to the poll. I just dropped the poll up. The Superman that's flying. What y'all think? Is it trash?
dropped
Is
the
it solid? Is it, give me your opinion. I listen, I'm not
No,
voting,
that-
but if I had to vote, I would vote trash.
No
That's trash.
exaggeration, bro.
No, y'all stay off of that because y'all went off, because I went off on this. I went off on this.
I
at
did
6
too.
o'clock in the morning. This is trash, dude. Trash. This is
Oh.
what did I say? This is not gonna make it at all. Look at that. He looks like a bobblehead dog. It's crazy,
Look
man.
at his eyes. He has his eyes.
Kata, who did
cockeyed.
this shit?
He looks
Kata,
like
who
he-
did this, man?
I don't know. I just saw it while I was scrolling it.
It's crazy.
Thank you.
One of his eyes is bigger than the other. Come on, man. I said you getting
Oh
cold,
my
dude.
gosh.
Bruh.
That's beautiful.
How you supposed to take this thing serious, man? You man, I'm telling you, man, we got duped on this, man. We got great
Holy
value.
crap.
We got great value Superman, dude. We had Cavill, and now we got great value. He's not even Kirkland brand. If he was Kirkland brand, I would be okay. He's not even
This is
Kirkland brand. He's
fucking
great value. This is the Walmart version This is pick and say big lots, man. Chat,
Wow.
give me the worst, man. This is off-brand. This is generic, dude. Come on.
Look, going back to this trailer thing, like I think the little flying motion here, this little piece right here, where he's kind of twisting around, I thought that was cool, but it's the look on his face. It just looks ridiculous. His hair, it looks like his hairline is like stapled on, and
it looks like he got hair plugs.
So fake. It just looks terrible, man.
It makes it look like Timu John Krasinski, man, is what it makes it look like.
Show him spinning. It's like I'm throwing a spiral. It's a Nerf ball, man. Come on. That is
looks
not
like
it.
Somebody said he looks like a Make-A-Wish kid. We gotta fucking
Bro.
By the way, you know how you go to the carnival and you put your head in something and it spins around? Oh, hey guys, we're gonna do this is that, dude. This is not gonna make it at all. And his eyeball is higher than the other one. Go back, D. Come on, man.
It's like filmed through like one of those funhouse mirrors or something. Like it's
his forehead, like he's raising his eyebrows, but his eyebrows are in place. Like they put something on his face. Like
like why does he have wrinkles on his face?
You can almost see where they
it's just bad on many levels. And again, I'm one of these guys that want this movie to do well because I want Superman to be I want to get Supes back. Okay, Superman, out of all of these heroes, out of all of the heroes that's out there, where it's Marvel, whether it's DC, whether it's off-brand, I want Superman to be great because to me, that's my favorite superhero, and he's an OG. If Superman works, superheroes are back. If Superman is on point. So I want Superman to be good, but everything that we keep seeing, with the exception of a couple of pieces, it's just kind of like James Gunn, man. What are you doing, bro?
Kata, does it not look like he's literally standing up looking like this? Does it look like that?
Hello, I'm Superman.
He looks dumb. It looks bad.
That looks like he's standing on the floor and they're doing some kind of green screened in something. He looks like he's standing up. He does not look like he's flying.
All the previews that they've shown have turned me, somebody that was really looking forward to this film, into, oh, this looks like shit.
I called it, man.
Real question. If this wasn't made by James Gunn, how hard would people be going on this? Like, I feel like because people want to trust James Gunn, they're overlooking stuff.
I would absolutely be going in harder. I'm laughing at this. I'm trying to
loose. Oh my God. Look at his boot. Even his boots are loose. What are we talking about?
His boots are loose. Wait.
Oh my God.
Those are some big shoes to fill.
His boots were loose.
They can stay on doing wind resistance. They can stay on his feet. His boots is loose. Come on, man.
You hear a lot of people who want this to be good. I want this to be good. But like, how many things do you have to see where you're like, well, that's not it? And like, there's still a chance it could be fixed. Like, they could ugly Sonic this, but instead of having a real conversation, people are trying to defend things they know aren't good. Like, like fix his face, make his eyes face the same direction.
No, I can easily say what we've been shown and everything does not give me hope for this. It sadly does not. I was okay with the first trailer just because it didn't really move the needle one way or the other. But seeing more since then, it's not helped at all. And
how's Lex looking? Is Lex better? Does this Lex Luthor feel?
Trash Lex out of here too. And apparently the sun doesn't come out there. God dang, man! Can we get some people some sunscreen? What is?
I want to know why it's so gloomy. Yeah, because that was the last thing. Remember, why is the last one so dark and gloomy? Why is it so gloomy?
He looks like that Harry Potter character with no nose. Get him! Come on, man.
Voldemort.
I do not know the name.
All right, dude. He called him Voldemort.
He's a big Harry Potter fan. He's not supposed to say his name.
I don't know. I don't mind Lex as much in this. I thought that was, where's he at? He looks all right, but yeah, Superman, that flying shot that took me out, man. I had no words for that.
Standing up doing this.
I think Lex looks okay here. Lex Luthor looks fine, but
He's not menacing, dude. He better play the fuck out of this role, man, or else I'm gonna be fucking super pissed.
With him punching through the glass looks so cheap.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, dude. He's fucked this up, man. Like I used to be that guy because y'all know Gooch. Hold my douche. Y'all know Gooch. Gooch usually like, oh, this looks like crap or whatever, and I usually disagree. I can't disagree. This looks like shit. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, bro, why do you look like a down Superman? What the fuck are we doing here, bro? Like,
I've seen every single film James Gunn's ever made, including the ones before Guardians. And I think a lot of people saw Guardians and thought he'll do that. You got to remember, he's working with Warner Brothers, guys. Warner Brothers messes everything up. Even if, like,
But he's the studio. He is the studio. It's James Gunn. This is on him. I don't even put this on Warner Brothers because James Gunn, you worked over there at Marvel. You knew how they got things done. Marvel, we have not had a problem as much with the look of Marvel.
True.
We're having problems, major problems with the look of this movie.
How does
major problems? And these are choices that are being made.
How does a TV show him flying look better than this?
It
This
does.
is awful.
Same with the
And look, Warner Brothers, for everything you got to say, they got Cavill right. Cavill looked great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cavill looked great as Superman.
They better do it.
So it ain't a Warner Brothers thing.
Elsewhere.
This is a 100% James Gunn thing. That's the only way to see it. Again, I'm praying. Listen, I want the movie to be good. I'm not going to be one of these cats that's like, oh, I'm a Snyder bro, and I want good Superman. That's what I want. But this ain't giving me no confidence whatsoever at all that we are going to get anything good coming out of this. And again, the story may be great, and literally the story would have to be one of the greatest Superman stories of all time to distract us from this nonsense. It would have to be on that level to distract us from how bad this thing looks.
It's going to be a lead up to Supergirl. It's a lead up to Supergirl. And I'm telling you right now, this is an Elseworld Superman, and they're going to bring back Cavill. You heard it right here from Uncle T on the DA. They're going to bring back Cavill because this has got to be an Elseworld Superman. This is not our Superman. They're going to do it like Spider-Man. This is, and like how they did the Flash. This is not our guy at all. At all. I'm telling you, man. There's no way. Did you see them boots? With the
somebody posted this up.
Man, apple bottom jeans. He does have
no lessons learned.
I'm assembling a team.
You got Black. Like you got Black Adam, The Rock, Will Poulter's, fuck, Adam Warlock.
Dude, by the way, Adam Warlock's eyes are facing different directions too. I noticed that.
Got this dude. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's like they use that like fisheye lens or whatever that stupid filter is, or that crappy camera they strap to people to make them look ridiculous. But people do that as a joke, on like Instagram and shit or whatever. Like that shouldn't be in your movie. It looks awful.
I don't know why they did this. I don't know why they did this. It's so bad.
What other Superman moments are they going to have in this film that we haven't already seen now? Because the rest is supposed to be story in between the action. Where are they gonna what else Superman moments are they gonna show us in this film? Well,
everything else was from the first trailer, the first teaser. So they thought this was so special that they could get away with rehashing scenes from the last teaser, but adding this. Like, this is clearly the focal point.
Yeah, they just wanted to show, let's give them something, and it's like, nah.
You want to know how bad this looks? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Captain African America looks better.
Yes.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Man.
It does. The scene
that's
where
a damning
that's
a damning indictment, Kato, but you might be right, bro.
Because I was scrolling and I saw a clip of, Falcon flying, and I'm like, Falcon flying compared to Superman flying, Falcon looked better. It's like, how do you manage that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Paramount, we'll see in July, man. We're gonna get a Super Bowl spot in about
for sure.
2 weeks.
Why on Fox? You think they're gonna run a Super Bowl air?
No, they're doing the Puppy Bowl. Remember, they're doing the Puppy Bowl. You forgot about that.
I would rather see.
I'm going live during the Puppy Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. During the Puppy Bowl, we will be live. We'll see whatever Superman got during the Puppy Bowl. We'll live it up. We'll hang out and we'll watch it together. I don't know what the hell to expect, but. Yeah, so far, not good at all. They need to really come out with a banger of a full trailer. They are really going to have to like a mind blowing full trailer, because the teaser trailer was and these clips and everything we've been seeing has been it's just been not good. They're screwing this up, man. They
looks
really
like shit.
Let's hit these super chats.
Like shit.
Thomas Nazareta with another 10. The Minecraft movie will never top the Super Mario Brothers movie for the #1 spot on highest grossing animated movies. Just like what Jack Black said, the Minecraft movie is not for everyone. It's not going to be for nobody. I don't think anybody is going to watch that. Very few people, at least. And anybody here excited for the Minecraft movie?
No.
I'm excited.
It's one of the worst trailers I've ever seen. Like, as much as we're kind of bagging on this one or whatever, like that trailer probably takes the cake for the last, I don't know, couple years that I've seen a bad trailer. Like it looks terrible. It looks like an SNL skit,
ratio,
but as a movie,
it's going to make money. It's going to make money. That's a that's a beloved franchise.
I don't think so.
It's going to make money.
If it makes more,
I'll be shocked if it makes a lot. Because where was this thing at? Let me see. I'm curious as to where it is on the ratio tip.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I don't trust anything after Borderlands, man. I don't think they understand what we want from video game adaptations.
Nah, they don't. Oh yeah, this thing's still at 1.8 million downvotes to 735,000 up.
I mean, you know why they're doing this? Because remember when Jumanji came out with the version with The Rock? That's much different than the game, the original one that came out in '96. Much different, and it did well. You know, that's why they're just taking chances to do well. Hell, 21 Jump Street was a comedy. That was not a comedy when I was growing up. That was great television.
Baywatch. They made Baywatch a comedy. And Chips, you know?
Yeah.
Make no sense, dude.
Thank you very much for the 10, Thomas Nazareta. Let's move on to Aurora Uplinks for 2. I want the Boondocks back. I miss having fun shows. The Boondocks was awesome, man. That was one of the best shows ever, man.
Really good writer, dude. The writer and creator that was really smart, dude. Really smart.
They'd fix some of that stuff today, man. Can you imagine?
No,
I can imagine. They could do it. Just do it.
But they're all comedies of the same. All the comedies, like I said the other night, it's all fourth wall breaking. They do the same thing. It's like they don't. Nobody's different. Nobody's different, man. You just put a screen and just dump different actors in it, man. It's the same thing. Nobody is separate. None of them are edgy. None of them are edgy at all. It's crazy.
I don't disagree. Royal Uplinks, I still have high hopes because he saved someone vital. Yeah, it's vital that Superman is still saving people. He's still being Superman, the hero. Okay, that's why I say the story is going to carry this movie if it's a good story, because the visuals definitely ain't carrying it. But if it's a good movie and he's Superman and, you know, the Man of Steel, you know, faster than the speeding bullet, truth, justice, the American way, if he's all of that and James Gunn nails the character to a T, that'll save the movie.
That's
because
the
visuals are not going to save this movie.
That's
because
the
outfits,
he's not looking
costumes,
very Superman. He's not looking very Superman-like. I got to tell you,
we don't know that. I mean, we've seen, what 1/100th of the movie. We haven't seen. Yeah, it's a 2.5 hour movie. I'm pretty sure, and we've seen 3 minutes of footage. So we don't know what we don't know what we're gonna get.
Like no lines have been said.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Superman. That was like the only line they gave us. Superman. Crypto.
Take me home.
Crypto. That was it.
Crypto.
I can't use my legs.
Get my hair gel. Come on, man. God dang.
Crypto just got my back blown out. Can you help me?
Aurora Uplinks again with another $5. I think I like the audios. I kind of like those side hero / villains. They're very arrogant and something amazing is going to happen to them. I'm hopeful. I mean, I don't know how much those other heroes and villains are going to be in this film. You know, we got Guy Gardner's Green Lantern. We got, Metamorpho. We got Hawk Girl, who else was in this? Mr. Terrific. You know, we got a lot of side characters in this. Yeah. Supergirl obviously is going to be in this, but how much? You know, they literally could show up and all get in a 5-minute battle at the beginning of the movie and then they're gone. We don't know. So it's really like, okay, how much are they going to be in this film? How involved are they going to be in the storyline? Or are they just like showing up, saying hi, and then dipping out? You know, that's what we got to wait and see.
You know what I don't get about DC? DC could do something different than Marvel and start a movie off where you got a kid or kids reading comic books or reading a comic, and then they go inside of the comic to show that being in the world. At least that way you say it's fantasy, I can see it, and then you go, hey, volume 2 for the next movie, or volume 3. They don't even associate the comic books with the movies like that. Just show a kid reading a comic book, and then you dive into the comic book and you're like, oh shit, we're in the world of Superman, right? Or we're in the world of Batman or whoever. They don't do anything creative at all. It's just, man, rinse, wash, repeat. That's it. Dumb, man. They got a chance to do something really, really unique. Your comic book sales are down. Promote the comic books, promote literature so people can say, you know what, man, let me get into that, man. Let me take myself away from what's happening. Fucking throw cartoons on YouTube. Do something. Like you just laying there. You're not a good screw. Not a good leg. Sorry. At all.
Well, that went in a direction I didn't expect.
I know.
He just be pulling shit out.
Oh my God.
Did you guys like Creature Commandos?
It was mid for the most part. I thought the beginning was very weak. The middle parts were good. The last episode left a lot to be desired. I felt it was a mid show. It wasn't terrible. You could watch it and get through it, but I didn't think it was terrible. You know, it got better as the season went on, and then it kind of fell off at the end.
What was it for? For what?
Overall, the whole thing felt like a 5 out of 10 for me.
It was
It
a
was
nothing burger.
the DCU. They told you that's the start to the DCU.
That was the start.
Did it feel like a start? I mean, it felt like what? Man, you could skip the first 5 episodes to get to episode 6.
T, the guy who doesn't watch anything has opinions on everything.
I do watch stuff. I do watch stuff. What do I do? I don't watch fucking Lord of the Rings because it's fucking trash. I don't watch Harry Potter.
You get it. You don't watch good. You literally don't watch any good entertainment. You watch like the most mediocre entertainment.
I'm here. I'm doubling down. I'm standing on business. It's trash.
Your business is off in a graveyard that got buried 20 years ago because everybody fucking forgot about it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's
the old school Hobbit cartoon guy. I don't want to go behind that. I'm the old school Hobbit cartoon. That's it. I don't want to go.
The 3 greatest movies of all time.
Old school guy, but can't get behind the 1940s.
My co-host, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host.
Y'all believe in that, but y'all don't believe in the flat Earth? Come on.
Hey, you would like Lord of the Rings. In Lord of the Rings,
no, he can't. He can't. He watched it. He tried to watch it. He couldn't do it.
When they go to Valinor, they go straight as a plane. You would love that shit.
I know it's good. I just don't want to have to sit through it. I just don't want to.
It's the aerodynamics of the bald head. It just flew right over it. I mean, it just went off. Like it took.
Hey, I'm about to end the poll. Listen, I already knew what the answer was going to be, but I'm about to end the poll real quick. 76% of you guys said this is trash. Yeah, I'm right there with y'all. 24% said, "Oh, this is solid." No, it's not. It's not. But I appreciate y'all opinions. I just think this is. I can't believe this is what they're doing, man. Can't believe this is what they're doing. Let's move on to one other thing. Oh, we got one more super chat. Sorry about that. Or
was
2
that
more.
Bizarro? We just watched Bizarro. They should call that movie Bizarro, not Superman. It's Bizarro. He's got his eye going this way.
He could definitely pass for a Bizarro.
Akash Das up because he has downs.
Left eye looking at the east, right looking at the west. It's cold-blooded, man.
Right, he was so.
Hey, the guy got to fix that, man. He got to fix that. He got to fix that. That's something he got to fix. He got till July, so fix it, James. All right. Shout out to Mr. P, one of my mods. A Minecraft movie had worse ratio than Snow White. Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. Snow White's ratio, well, at least in terms of the numbers, the number of downvotes. Snow White had less downvotes than Minecraft. Minecraft is the champ of the downvotes. Thank you guys once again. Another great round of super chats, great commentary, great questions. Let me go ahead and give you some super chat love for that, and then we got a couple of more. All right, here we go. We march on. We got a sneak peek at the major movie teasers expected to debut during this year's Super Bowl. And there's going to be some of these are going to need need a major Superman included. It's going to need a major pop during the Super Bowl to help their fortunes out. You guys see the Fantastic Four here, Thunderbolts as well. Those are two we can definitely expect to see something. So they said it's subject to change, but a reliable source shared a list of the biggest TV spots that have been added to the Super Bowl February 9. So that's coming up in a couple of weeks. This is the tweet where they got it from. It's cryptic HD quality. He said take it with a grain of salt, but here's what I heard. Here's the spots to expect. So a spy teaser, which is either Mission Impossible 8 or The Amateur, Jurassic World Rebirth, F1, Thunderbolts possibly, Fantastic Four, Lilo and Stitch, and then also perhaps the Smurfs. So, any interest in any of these trailers? Are you guys excited for any of those, or is this like, I don't really care?
I'm excited for the Jurassic World Rebirth one.
And F1.
Yeah, Jurassic World might be interesting, but like if they do the Superman thing, it's probably what we've talked about before, which is something they've been consistently doing, which is like, oh, we show like 10 seconds and it's like, go check the full trailer here. They might do something like that
on YouTube.
So these might be the full trailers, like something that actually shows a full trailer during it. But I want to be surprised if they do stuff like that for a lot of other movies coming out. And like, go check it on YouTube. That's my guess.
I think like a 30-second teaser trailer, and then the rest is on YouTube. You can see the full 2.5-minute trailer is probably what they're going to do. I'm obviously a Jurassic World fan, one of the few in the world, but I'm looking forward to Jurassic World, and I'm looking forward to F1. I'm really curious to see what they're doing. I heard F1 is like Top Gun Maverick, but with race cars. Yeah, I'm hearing stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm hearing good things about it.
What?
You said what?
You did like Top Gun Maverick?
You don't like nothing good, man.
I'm telling you, man. There's no such thing as fucking dinosaurs, and you like those last three Jurassic World.
I love them, man.
Jurassic World Part 3.
See, me and T agree here. I fucking hate those movies. They suck. They're terrible movies.
It sucks.
Now,
terrible.
I will agree. The last three were not good, but Jurassic World Rebirth is supposed to be a completely different. A reset.
The first one, dude, they're dinosaur films. It's about being the experience of you get to see the CGI.
No, the best part about that movie, the best part about Jurassic World 1 is Sam Jackson and Jeff Goldblum. Those are the best things. That's it. They do you. You know what they do you? They do you in Jurassic World like they do you in Alien. Hey, we're gonna go on this long journey for you to sit 2 hours to go nowhere, and it'd be nothing. We don't. I think
Thunderbolts trailer though would be a waste. Like, what is even the point of investing any more money in those trailers? Like to be on Google for what?
They've given us how many? Like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, just be done with it.
Yeah, no momentum at all for that film.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
Who cares about the Smurfs? Is the Smurfs still a thing? I thought the Smurfs died. I thought they were dead.
And they do really well. The Smurfs was the first ones to have a trans. Smurfette is a for sure trans. Come on, she is the local hood rat.
Oh my! Did you see the local hood rat?
Look, she's a rata. She is a rata in there.
Oh my god!
Look, it's one girl and about 100 dudes.
Right. The only one getting pussy is what? Buffy Smurf, where he I'm sorry, getting cooter. I mean, he just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
He is.
I think wasn't there a second? There was a second female Smurf. I think there was a second female Smurf.
Come on.
I just don't get I don't get this. I don't get the Smurfs. I don't see why the Smurfs are still a thing. I thought the Smurfs.
Yeah, I don't get the appeal.
Yeah, it seemed like those should be long gone.
Don't fall for that. Don't fall for those little.
What do y'all think about the Fantastic Four trailer? You think it's gonna be good or?
Oh, man, well, that's the key, man. I think the Fantastic Four, based on all of this Superman stuff, they can steal a lot of thunder if they drop a banger of a trailer. They drop a banger of a trailer, they're gonna steal all the thunder from Superman, and then everybody's gonna be talking about that movie instead of Superman. So danger zone time for DC.
I called that too. I called that.
Yeah, you did.
And nobody's listening.
Yeah, you did.
I'm telling
It's going to depend on which direction.
Because you're just wrong on like, I don't know, 99% of all your takes.
All right.
But no, I think the Fantastic Four trailer is going to be interesting because, like, what direction are they going in? There's been so many rumors. Like, are they going to have Black Panther in the movie? Tons of people are talking about whether or not they're going to have Dr. Doom be in the ending, like, end credit scene, or whether or not they're going to have him in the like teaser to try and get people to go to see the movie. Same thing with like whether or not Spider-Man's going to be in the movie, because they were talking about Spider-Man and Johnny Storm being best friends. So like, there's tons of like rumors in which direction they're going to go in.
It's set in the 60s though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's set in a different timeline, I thought, as well. Isn't it?
It is.
Steve Rogers went back in time.
But it's the multiverse. They're talking about like they could do technically anything.
You could technically have Chris Evans show up in this thing.
Yeah.
Because they talked about him being Nomad.
Yeah.
Which is like a variant of, Captain America.
But how are you going to do that without doing? You got to do.
Did they already do that in like Infinity War?
Yeah, they did that in Infinity War.
They did?
Yeah, that's when he has like the smaller shield and stuff. That's like the Nomad look, isn't it?
Maybe that's who they said they were bringing him back.
He like catches the spear when it's thrown at him, and like that's when he's dressed like Nomad or whatever.
Nomad in the comics looks like a jazzercise guy from the 80s. Like,
okay,
it's crazy. It's like big hair, like crazy looking.
So like I said, I think Fantastic Four can definitely get some burn on this Super Bowl and maybe blow up big and become the talk of the summer. Whatever movie sticks the landing is going to be the talk of the summer. I'm hoping Jurassic World and F1 get it done. If those trailers are showing up, yeah.
In all honesty,
I do. I actually do. I hope Fantastic Four, Jurassic World, and F1 have great trailers. I'm really hoping for Jurassic World. Yeah, because I'm a Jurassic World fan. You don't like Lord of the Rings. Your opinion is just kind of.
Well, yeah, that's also true. That's also true.
Yo,
So, you know,
like
even though the Jurassic
right.
World movies suck, you don't like Lord of the Rings, so you don't really got to go.
It's hard to align with you, sir. It's hard to align. You think Sydney Sweeney is a 6? It's like your opinions is just like you can't.
You know what?
Sweeney's a 6. The Earth is flat. Dinosaurs don't exist.
You don't like
Lord of the Rings. I mean, could you be any more wrong? Like,
as a matter of fact, I've changed my ranking. You guys have convinced me she's a 5.
But no, in all honesty, even if the Jurassic World
I'll
trailer
show
is not that
you.
great,
I'll make her a 5. All right.
no,
it's
even
fine.
if Jurassic
Your
World
opinions
trailers
are a
not good,
1, but
it's gonna
okay.
make $1 billion show.
Yeah, you put Sydney Sweeney in a Jurassic World film that makes $2 billion. They're sweating in the jungle
Oh
and
my
like
God.
white top.
Oh my God! Dude, I'm
You put Sid in the
going there
movie
with
in
the
a-
Dune popcorn bucket for real.
Where
These into
did she rank
fucking
against Anna Nicole
velociraptors,
Smith?
and it would sell. Come on.
Where did she rank against Anna Nicole Smith? Can she even come close to her?
Anna Nicole's like 80, dog.
She's dead.
I was about to say, ain't she dead? So
Yeah,
she don't need that.
Out of there. Yeah.
There you go. Steve's logic is flawless. There you go. I got supporters here.
Yes.
Come on.
She likes corpses more, apparently, but okay.
She's a basic chick, man. I wouldn't buy her a beer.
Flawless logic going on here, guys.
I let Sydney
it all in.
Sweeney buy me a beer.
Is that
Two
right?
of 'em, actually.
I mean, okay, y'all like mediocrity. Cool. She's mediocre.
Hey, we went through this before. Remember, mid-range. You can't shoot for threes all the time. You gotta hit the mid-range.
Y'all got a chance with her. Y'all like
Let's get on to the box office, y'all. Let's talk about the box office. We just went and saw this movie this weekend, Flight Risk. Number 1 movie this week. Opens up with $12 million. $12 million.
How did that beat that other movie? How did that beat that other movie that just came out?
What other
last-
movie?
What movie?
With Kiki Palmer and them.
Oh yeah.
Because nobody wants to go see that.
The black
That
comedy
movie, hey,
movie,
that
which
looked
I heard was
terrible.
actually funny.
The first 2
Yeah, I
acts
heard
are
it.
awful.
No, I heard it was really good. I did. I heard it was a
It
good
is.
movie.
It is. It's one of those movies after you leave the theater. Oh, it was okay. But I mean, watching it is painful. Painful. But the third act makes up for it. Kiki Palmer overacting, being super black, super ghetto girl. You know, Jesus Christ, man. She just can't stop.
I'm not gonna lie. I've only heard it's good from black people. Like that's just that's it. That's it.
Everybody else is lying.
Dead.
There's been 0 white people to be like, dude, you got to see this.
I didn't have any white people in my theater.
Because 0 white
it
people are
was
going to
black
spend their
girls.
money to see that. In
No,
theater.
you know who? I think Chris Gore said he liked it. I think Gore said he thought it was good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I think he did that on their film threat reviews. I think he said he was. So we'll see. I don't know, man. Look, I'm probably not going to go watch it.
When y'all walked out the theater for this movie.
This movie was trash. This movie was horrible.
Oh, man. Really?
This was really. Oh my God!
God awful.
This is the
God awful.
You know what's actually worse? Presence is worse. Do not go see Presence. Like Jesus Christ, that was
okay. I was about to go see that. So yeah,
do not see, dude. I'll just tell you
that's a horror
Time
film,
Travel
right?
Ghost. It's horrible. Like it's so.
It's a horror movie, right?
Yeah, I saw it last night and I regretted like it's only an hour and 25 minutes and I regretted 2 hours of it. Like it was crazy. Mainly because I made a video about it and I just hated on it for another 40 minutes after I was done. Jesus. It was bad.
Okay. All right. So y'all heard it here. Do not watch Presence. Do not watch Flight Risk.
Oh,
these are bad movies.
You are taking a risk.
It's January.
I'm holding
that's
out
what
for
January's all
I'm
about.
hoping that's a decent horror movie for January. Finally, maybe
This
usually
is the
we kind of
longest-
get one that sneaks through. Maybe Companion will be it. But
This
I
is
don't
the
know.
longest movie. This is the longest 91-minute movie you'll ever see in Flight Risk.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
felt like a 2-hour movie. It was only 91
so what's
minutes.
wrong with it?
The story, everything. Well, the acting is the acting. You can tell these are good actors. All right, we got Marky Mark's solid actor, Topher Grace solid actor. I forget the chick's name, but I've seen her.
And even she was okay. She was fine.
But they're playing terrible characters that they're poorly written characters, and the entire movie takes place in a plane where every decision that everybody makes is a dumb decision. Like okay. Like literally oh, you know what? This guy's gonna be a problem because he just tried to kill us. Kill him, shoot him. He just literally tried to shoot you and kill you. Kill him. Nah, let's leave him alive and let's chain him up in the back and then let's turn our backs to him. Let's chain him up in the back of the plane and then we're just gonna
chain him up so he can make grape jokes in the background.
So we don't, and we're gonna talk amongst ourselves. We're gonna turn around and look and see. Hey, I wonder what this guy is doing back there. It's kind of quiet. And then this guy's going to break free. And then it's literally that for 90 minutes. It's a dumb movie.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's while the girl talks to people on the phone to try to figure out how to land a plane.
And it doesn't stop. The dumb decisions don't stop throughout the movie. Till the end, it still doesn't stop. Like dumb decisions are constantly being made. Like around people who you're supposed to believe are somewhat intelligent. It takes a lot to be a U.S. Marshal. And this chick is,
she's an idiot.
She is an idiot.
She's an idiot.
And
so just reinforcing stereotypes, women.
Like you can almost tell that she was having trouble doing the lines because in person she's actually probably smarter than the script, which is rare in Hollywood to begin with. So
yeah,
like
she's probably like, I wouldn't do
problem.
this. If I was this character, I wouldn't do this shit. And no, I need you to act that part out.
Every Hollywood trope you could think about how you would do a woman and in indecisions, this lady has to play. And we felt so bad for her because we're like, damn, she's having to dumb herself down to play this movie. This is not Passion of the Christ. This is not Apocalypto. This is not that at all. If you expecting that, man.
Dude, if she sat there and went on a rant about flat Earth believer, I would have believed her. I'd been like, yes, you do seem like this kind of person.
Yeah, it's some parallels to somebody else I know.
I don't make me go to the grease board.
Why is your board covered in grease, dude? You were bald. You should have nothing around those products. What are you talking about?
Y'all got this. This is free art y'all got tonight. Free art.
So here's the
nothing.
Look, here's the rundown for the weekend. Flight Risk was 1, Mufasa 2, One of Them Days 3, Sonic 4, and Moana 2 5. So Sonic and Mufasa is still hanging in there, but you're starting to see this gap is starting to close. Mufasa is catching up on the domestic side, 221 million. Sonic's still above it at 226. But I think Sonic is, not only is it in less theaters, they announced that this thing was going to VOD sometime, I think in February.
It released on Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's a wrap for Sonic, even though it was still doing like 5 million over the weekend, which is solid for a movie that came out around Christmas time. It's over for Sonic. Sonic's not going to do any more numbers after this. Mufasa, they're probably going to leave that in the theaters for a while longer. So eventually Mufasa will pass Sonic, but don't forget that Sonic beat Mufasa head to head for several weeks in a row. And I think that to me tells you that Disney even though they had this big production of Lion King is going to be great, Sonic still was the kingpin when it all was said and done, you know? So I'm glad to see Sonic is finally hitting the VOD, and a lot of families are going to get to enjoy that. That's going to be kind of cool. But in regards to what we always check on when it comes to the box office, we always look at how this is looking month to month. All right. We want to keep an eye on the overall box office month to month. You can see right here from January of 24 to January of 25, we only got like a couple of more days left in January. It's going to be a huge drop off from year to year. It's a big drop off, folks, because it's not going to hit. It'll get past 100, but it probably won't get to 125 in the next 5 days because, you know, it's the week. You know, we're not going to get to, you know, February.
The only thing that has a chance is the companion movie. People seem interested in it, so it might hit like 110 or something before the end of January. Yeah. Maybe. But you can see right here, just for the movies that have dropped, this has been a very dry January. You know, nobody went to the movies at all.
And this is the longest month ever, man.
Theaters went sober this month as well.
Freaking January. January is freaking 8 months long. Get rid of it already. God dang. Damn, man. I feel like we've been in January for like 2 months. Get rid of it.
It is long. It's a 31-day month for sure. And you guys know I always show this, the box office, the annual ticket sales. You can see this. This is the problem with, you know, the theaters. Okay. This little blue line represents the box office. You can see it's just been dropping since 2002. Down. All right. Whereas let me get back. Whereas, you know, the box office, you know, totals, the actual numbers are going up. So ticket sales have been dropping. And this is the real problem. You got to get people going to the theaters again. All right. People aren't buying tickets. People are not going to the movies to buy tickets to watch movies any longer. You know, even though this number was going up and this number is still, you know, respectable in terms of a box office number. It's like, all right, 8 million. That's not so bad. But I mean, nobody's buying tickets. Your tickets are overpriced. That's basically what this tells me. It's like your tickets are overpriced if your box office is going up, but your ticket sales are going down. So how do they fix it? Popcorn buckets? Is popcorn buckets? Obviously, popcorn buckets ain't fixing this. They got to start putting good movies in theaters. And you know, January included. I don't care if January is supposed to be normally a dry month for movies. You got to start putting good movies out there. Hollywood, you're screwing up because you've lost almost half of your movie-going audience from 2002, 1.5 billion, down to 2024 at 800 million. You've lost half of your movie-going audience in the last 20 plus years. This is not good for Hollywood, man. Hollywood's got to fix this, man. It's a major problem, in my opinion. You know, and if they don't get that shit under control, you're going to see theaters just saying, you know what? It don't make sense to have a movie theater. You know, it's a struggle. Yeah, let's just go ahead and close up shop. You know, it's a sad thing to see because I love going to the movies, man. Movies is part of my thing. But we can't get good movies in theaters, and you're starting to see people just showing up less and less and less. Yeah, I know other things, technology and all of that kind of stuff comes into play, but I just think they need to fix that. That's a big major problem right now when it comes to Hollywood. I didn't know what y'all thoughts were.
You're right about the ticket prices. That's crazy. And all it shows is that they're trying to make more money per ticket because you can't be charging people like $20, $25 to see Craven. Like that's not worth $25. That's a joke. And then you're like, hey, also come see, you know, pay $20-something to see something that's actually good. Like they should be different prices. We know that they didn't work hard on it.
Do you guys have any of those?
The only reason it would be worth $25 is if they give you a DVD so you can go home and burn it for extra fuel. You know, like, you know, just keep your house warmer for an extra 5 minutes. That would be about it.
Hey, Katie and Andy, do you guys have those? Do you guys have like an AMC rewards package or something like that where you can go and watch movies 3 times a week? Do you guys have any of that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At the movie tavern that we go to. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know every movie. I'm not sure if yours is AMC or a different one. I know Regal has something, and you know, I think Cinemark. They all have some sort of a package where you get so many movies. I think that's the only way people are going to movies now. It's like you got to have that. Yeah. Because if you're paying like $20 for a ticket, like that's crazy to me, man.
Yeah, like it's just a lot of money, and if you actually care about the movie going experience, you go and see a lot of things. Like it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars seeing films.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
more often than not, you look like, man, I can't believe I spend, because we go with my brother. It's like that's like $75 just tickets.
Well, not even that. The family in front of
Otherwise.
us last time, it was obviously like a special thing they were doing to take their kids to the movie. They were getting food that cost $100.
Yeah,
Like getting popcorn and drinks.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Ooh, yeah.
oh my God. Like that's
Y'all must be
insane.
rich.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm like, this year alone, they have a lot of movies coming out. And they're talking about like, oh, they think it's going to be a bigger year for people to go to the theaters. I think it's going to be the opposite. If there's that many movies, people are going to be super selective about which ones they're willing to actually go
Yeah.
spend their money to see in theaters. And the biggest issue they're contending with is it does not take a long time for these movies to go to like video on demand. And
Or
so
just streaming.
yeah, or
Yeah.
just streaming. And especially when it's like the number one thing searched on Google is like, when will this movie be on streaming? That's just sad. And so it's
Wow.
like they're competing with the fact that like on average, you wait, 16 days, maybe a month for a movie to get out of theaters and then be on streaming? Like, why would you spend your money to go to the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, I'll just take this time to catch up on shows I've missed or something.
Yeah,
Screw that.
I'll just wait.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I think that's a bad thing for the movie going experience, obviously, for people that grew up with, going to the theaters. That's where we wanted to go to movies and hanging out and all that. All of that is gone. And it's been replaced by, Netflix. And, Netflix is fine. I don't have a problem with Netflix. I don't have a problem with Amazon Prime and all the various streaming services I have. But it just seems like that's not a good, sustainable business model. What they've been doing is slowly killing the film industry with this, with putting everything to VOD in 30 days and all that kind of stuff. It just seems like this is a recipe for disaster overall for the film industry. And if they don't fix it like ASAP, I don't know where are we just going to be like everything is just going to go straight to VOD or straight to, Netflix, and that's what we're going to be doing from now on. It seems like the movies going is going to go away. Like going to the movies is not going to be a thing anymore. That's what it feels like. In the next 10 to 20 years, we're going to be saying, movie theaters are really a thing of the past. Everything, you can get your surround sound, big screen experience at home and you're done. And that's going to be weird to me, man. But I don't know if you guys think that, but that's the way this industry is starting to look, because people aren't going to the movies, and then everything, they're just pushing it faster and faster. Like you were saying, Katie, where it's like the number one search thing is like, when does this thing come out on streaming? So if that's the case, let's just push everything to streaming. Why are we even bothering to put it in theaters? It just seems like, I don't know, sad to me. Yeah. Anyway, sorry to disappoint or come back on that kind of a downer, but it's one of the things that I think about a lot, because
I was
somebody that grew up going to movies all the time. It's just going to suck, man. And I'm praying that Hollywood figures this out, because that's one of my pastimes. I've always gone to the movies ever since I can remember. And I just don't want that to go away. I don't want that to stop being a thing, which is one of the reasons why I have a channel just kind of ragging on Hollywood.
It's like under $4. It is they are so done, man. They are cooked, because they cannot compete with the monster that's YouTube. They cannot. Just like regular TV cannot compete with the monster that's YouTube. It used to be a steady 50 to 60 year thing. Hey, you go to after school, you watch TV while doing your homework. No, everybody's streaming stuff on their phone, man. It's accessible. It's going to kill the video game industry. It's totally going to kill it. It's already has. You have nobody wants to turn on that TV. They rather what? Play on their phone, man. It's accessibility, man, when they want. And they damn sure don't like commercials. And commercials that aren't funny. And I'm tired of seeing fucking Wingstop commercials where they're fucking dancing and fucking doing a chicken dance and pop locking and shit for fucking chicken. You don't fucking pop lock for Olive Garden. You don't pop lock for Popeyes. I'm tired of I'm tired of those goddamn things. And I'm tired of seeing these damn pharmaceutical commercials with the black dude and have nails and stuff. Y'all need to pay attention. It's just
I can't click this link that I can't click on this link, Quentin Edwards. Snow White's new song. It's not a link I can click on in StreamYard. Maybe I can click on it. Hold on. Let me go to can I get it from the chat?
You work at
the chat might already, it might be too far up. Oh no, here it is. Okay, hold up. I can click it from the chat. Here, hold on. Let me go here.
I don't even smoke like.
All right, funniest Snow White trailer.
Maybe a little, but I don't smoke like.
All right, hold up. Let's bring it up.
This trailer makes me want to sit on the TV and look at my cow. I paid nothing to watch this trailer, but I already want my money back. Coming near you, me, is that a threat? They should have made Rachel CGI instead.
God damn.
Seven Discord balls. CGI looks better when I turn my monitor on. Disney invites you and I must politely decline. I'm rooting for the boys and not for play Snow White. This movie should come with a disclaimer. No dwarfs were harmed, but your childhood might be. I haven't seen something self-implode this hard since that Titan song.
Oh my
God. Wow. On the wall. As a German, I claim cultural appropriation. Mirror on the wall. Snow White in the 7 CGI abomination. Making the dwarfs look like a PS1 hack reap was a total choice. Rachel Sadler looks like a medieval squire boy. Almost lost $237 million. Snow White, hold my beer. Disney is making people famous. Now it ends acting career. Mirror, mirror on the wall. When the seats are empty in cinema hall. Mirror, mirror on the wall. That's the biggest Disney flop of all. Shut it.
That was beautiful. That was great. That was great.
That's a masterpiece right there. That's better than the movie for sure.
Yep.
That is awesome. That was badass. Oh my gosh, I'm about to share that on X. That was awesome. Thank you very much.
Good, yeah.
Thank you very much for that one, Quentin Edwards. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Let's keep it going. Aurora Uplinks for 5. When I was young, I loved David the Gnome. Ending of that series was heartbreaking, but I absolutely loved him running around making things better. I don't know what David the Gnome is. Anybody got experience with David the Gnome?
It's this little cartoon about a gnome, and it started with like just the alternative to like the real world and all. Like it looked like storybook animation.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you very much, Aurora Uplinks, for the $5.
David the Gnome when I was a kid? David the Gnome? Oh,
yeah.
Wow. It's cool.
Okay. Thomas Nazareta for another 10. Uncle T is still salty because I showed everyone those Dr. Squatch body wash commercials with that sexy stud Sydney Sweeney, and everyone loved it but him. Very
Katie,
true.
is she mid?
Katie,
is she mid? Is she not even mid? She's a 5, dude. Like she is so mediocre, dude. She's just mediocre. What do you think? I want a woman's
She has
perspective.
a large chest, Uncle T. Like
Huh?
there's other things that people are looking at besides her face. Okay. Like she has nice assets.
No, those aren't even. That is, I'm telling you, I am a boobologist, and that is not.
I'm not going into that.
I've literally seen her in person. She's just as good looking, man.
No, she is not, dude. She is not, dude. She is a
T,
Yeah.
you've been
I won't
proven
believe my
wrong
own lying
time and
eyes.
time again.
Whoops.
basic chick, dude. Y'all like this?
They gonna
basic
start
chick?
asking for a man card, bro. I'm just trying to help you out, man.
here
Because
you guys-
you
I
gonna
will
start
say-
giving that man card up. You
She-
can't see
she's
the beauty
good
of
at
Sydney
making
Sweeney.
stuff like
Something's
that.
wrong here.
Can y'all pass the
Some-
mac and cheese, please? Because I'm.
Oh.
This is not good, man. No, man. Greg, see a 10? Really?
Okay, no, she's not a 10. Let's
I wouldn't
stop
say she's not a
joking.
10.
Like that's
She's not a
absurd.
10.
She's not a 10.
She is a nice solid 8.5.
You know, for years,
Whoa,
Hollywood
whoa, Kater.
avoided showing
What did you just say,
big-breasted
Kater?
women.
She is
What
a
did you
solid.
just-
Oh, he's over there
8.5
speaking
to a
truth.
9.
You didn't hear that?
You giving H out?
Are we talking about
8.5,
with?
yeah.
Are we talking about with makeup or without makeup? Because there's a
Hmm.
difference. There's
Right.
clearly a difference.
And I'm
I'm
grading
so-
her without makeup.
I'm talking about with the breasts. So that's all the
well, there you
time.
go.
So
Well, there you go.
Because
Well, there you
Hollywood doesn't know boobs anymore. You can't have boobs anymore. They don't. I mean,
She's the exception.
Yeah,
Huh?
she's clearly the exception.
she's 5'2", dude. Come on, y'all count that? Come on.
hell yeah, dude. Love short girls.
Wow, dude.
As a short
I
king
y'all like her 'cause
myself.
y'all can, I mean, like
she's not
Katie,
as flat
what
as
is-
your
Katie,
Earth,
what
so
is
you
she,
can't
Katie?
get
What is
behind
she?
it. I get it.
A
But
solid 8.5.
Y'all
Andy?
tripping.
Andy?
Andrew B is he's constantly siding with T.
Andy, what do you think?
Andy, what do
That's
you think?
T's auto count, bro.
Yeah, like she's not my.
Yeah,
favorite.
you know what? You
What?
might
Hold
have
on. Andy's
you
supposed
busted
to.
him.
Andy's
You
supposed to
busted him.
what?
It's like 7.
You busted
Seven.
him.
Y'all.
No, Andy, that was the wrong answer. The answer is supposed to be she's not Katie. That was supposed to be the answer.
There you go.
I
There we
will
go.
tell you, if you look at the ice wall she's got keeping it all together, T. You know.
Ice wall.
Yeah.
That is a water, bro.
That's
It
like
is a water, bro.
crazy. He said an ice wall.
Keeps it all together. You know.
I mean, that's what she. I haven't even seen her headlights. We haven't even seen her headlight. I'm sorry.
What are we doing here?
We're moving on.
I've seen
We're
you
moving
for
on.
you. I've
Thomas
seen
Nazareta for $5. DA, Cinelux Theaters has 2025 refillable popcorn bucket for $25. But you get $3 refills all year. That's not a bad deal. I would absolutely get with that. I would absolutely get with that. Also, they sell tickets before 6 p.m. for only $6.50. Yeah, some theaters have really, really good promotional
pretty
deals.
sure most popcorn buckets come with a refillable option. Like if you buy any of them and you bring them in, like, I think so. Maybe,
but a $3
maybe,
refill?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
probably
Gucci
something
cat,
cheap
yes.
like that, though.
Yeah, it's probably a good deal. Yeah. But yeah, that's not a bad deal, man. That's not a bad deal. For $3 refills, I would buy that. And then I bring that bad boy every time. You know, so yeah. So, go get yourself some theater passes if you can afford it, and go see some movies, man. I want to see movies keep going, man. I have a feeling
I think the quality of movie. The problem is
you're coming
have,
to the end.
To me, if you go on Tubi and go on a rabbit, you go down that rabbit hole of movies. Like, dang, man. And there's some solid actors in some of those movies.
Yeah.
Why would I want to go to the movie theater, man? I'm like, the prices are going up, the quality is down, dude. It's a lot. You're asking, and the movies is a family and a date experience. Dude,
Right.
The problem is they're releasing movies like Flight Risk, which belongs on Tubi, and that's no good.
That's true.
Like,
You're right. Like when we were going through these, what was it last week? I think we were going through what's coming up in February, and there's nothing. There's nothing coming up in February except Captain America.
Hard Eyes looks good.
Oh, and Hard Eyes does look good, but that's a horror movie. That's a very niche thing. Most people
Love
are
Hurts with Temu Jackie Chan. I mean, come on, guys. Who doesn't want to see that?
Oh, that's our boy from Indy. Dr. Jones. That's him.
Hey, you're talking about that romantic comedy when he's like the spy, but he's selling houses or
He's
whatever.
like
I kind of want to
gay
watch
Jackie
that.
Chan, man.
Yeah, that's gay Jackie Chan.
Dude, all his mannerisms, like he uses random objects to fight. I'm telling you, it's the same thing.
He was in Loki. Remember, he was in Loki. He was bad in Loki, but he was in Loki. Come on.
You just meant to say Loki was bad in general, but that's fine.
Love Hurts. That's the one that you're talking about.
You remember him in Goonies, man? He was the one with the belt. Like,
yeah, man. Look, like Ke Kwan is a great, memory for all of us going back in the 80s, with Goonies and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. But I don't know. I liked him in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I didn't care for him in Loki. I didn't really like his performance in Loki. So I was just kind of like,
Dude, watch that trailer and tell me that's not freaking like Temu Jackie Chan. I'm just telling you, it's totally him.
DK Bones
reactions, everything.
Yep. Member for 3 months. Thank you very much for being a member, DK Bones. You all inspired me to be creative. Stay blessed, sir. Thank you.
Hey,
absolutely,
you, man.
Look. You got talent. See, all around. You got talent all around, y'all. Y'all got to maximize, actualize on things. They're scared. The world is scared of y'all when y'all actualize. You know what I mean? When you start using your brain and start thinking, wait a minute, this Earth is flat. And I'm going to explain that really quick. Really, really quick, right? So let me grab some. Okay, so say this is the Earth. There's nothing above, nothing below. Like if you were to look down, is it infinity when you're looking down?
The mouse is pretty rounded.
Below
man.
the Earth?
I don't know.
What's below? Is this a bottomless pit? What is below the Earth?
Where do you stand on Earth?
They only talk to you as if it's this. If it's just spinning and going, it's going. They never talk to you as if, hey, it's just a flat surface. You don't know what's underneath it but water. You're in water. You're encased in water. I'm telling you, man. That's why you can get a glass and you look through the glass and the sun comes on and it looks like a rainbow. That's why you see rainbows, because there's a glass dome over us, right? And then the sun is really above that. And then sometimes you can see them, you can see the watchers. How do you think these people come up with these cartoon characters? You don't think there's really a watcher? There really is a watcher that watches over and sees, okay, you can see them sometimes. I got like an Instagram video that shows them they press their face up and they're always looking, and sometimes they get caught. I'm telling you the truth, y'all. Y'all need to listen to me.
When they go to get rid of the Department of Education, they're going to show videos of you first. But I
wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust the Department of Education, period, because they make sure you're stupid. They make you fucking dumb. They always they don't.
They ain't about teaching. Like we were talking about this earlier on George the Giant Slayer. The education in this country has stopped teaching kids skills. We no longer learn skills. We learn how to be good little citizens, I guess, but we don't learn things that'll actually elevate our life. You know, like we don't learn. We're not in shop classes anymore. They used to have shop classes where you would learn a skill, how to measure wood and cut, for wood shop. You would learn how to weld things together with metal shop. You learn how to put, a car together with auto shop. Like we had all of these things. We had all of this stuff, and we don't see that any longer. We don't see kids going into auto and wood and metal shops and actually learning how to do things on their own, work with their hands. That's one of the big problems that we got. Education is falling off. Education is falling off. We don't learn skills. And then even, like learning how to balance a checkbook, finance skills. Like when are we going to start getting that? When are we going to start going back to actually teaching real applicable skills so that our next generation doesn't grow up feeling like, damn, I don't know how to do nothing.
No, because if
like,
you
that's
question anything outside of the box, outside of the norm, you're ostracized, right? So when I mean they're teaching you to be stupid, is because you have to conform, obey. They need a whole nother generation of dumb people. And the problem with your generation that I'm talking to right now is you are so smart and have so many resources at your fingertips. You have learned how to monetize the freaking internet. That is, you dangerous, super dangerous. You're resilient as heck. Do you know during the pandemic being locked down, people went from making $14,000 a year to $14,000 a day? You guys have totally blown the numbers out of proportion. You're too close to the truth. And that's why they do everything to try to make you stupid and dumb and try to play you. And you're like, no, I don't believe that. Orange man bad. Orange, nope. How is he bad? Oh, well, he's just like that. What happened to the $24 billion that you had that was supposed to go for homeless in LA? Oh, we don't know where it went. Well, they're trying to hold people accountable. They make sure you're stupid so you won't question anything. Obey, consume. I'm telling you, I'm a sales rep. I got my own business. Let me tell you, this whole future is based on you consuming stuff, buying things. And you guys are not participating like that. The only thing that you guys buy is shoes and video games. That's it.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying to you about being a good little citizen. Like, just do what you're supposed to do. Like, don't, like Dot Hex says, they only want consumers. All right. They just want people to buy the products that they create. And that's that. They don't want you to actually be like, your own person that can make their own decisions. No, you must keep up with the Joneses. I want you, you have to want to buy the latest and greatest, this and that. You need the best iPhone. Like I used to hate upgrading my phone. I used to hate upgrading my phone because I was always like, I don't really need another phone. I'm good with the phone I got. But then what happens after about 2 or 3 years? What happens? The phone no longer works. It won't hold the charge anymore.
You killed the
battery is stopped. It's like, why is this happening?
You killed the mini mall. You're killing restaurants because you're doing DoorDash. You guys are killing this whole thing. And for me raising my kids, I raised my kids for a world that doesn't exist, that is literally disappearing. It's like the Langoliers being chopped up. I feel. The mall is dead. The mall is literally gone. You guys are killing Walmart. Walmart used to be a 24-hour store. Gone. You guys are. That's crazy. You don't play by the rules, man. And it is so scary. you don't want a regular corporate job. You're like, forget that. Screw that. I don't want to do that. You're getting paid.
Doc Fortune. Let me say this, Doc Fortune. I never bought an iPhone in my life. I was talking. I got a Samsung, but it's the same thing. As soon as you get to a certain point, they want you to upgrade. I would still have my old Galaxy. I can't even remember, like one of the first ones. I would still have that if it wasn't for the fact that, I guess the updates ain't updating no more. And now this thing don't connect and it's dropping every phone call and I can't get online. And all right, they want me to upgrade. That's basically how the thing works. Otherwise, you would just keep the same phone forever. Because why would you change it? You know, so yeah, it's we got to get these guys on the newest ones. Otherwise, they'll just hang on to these old. You remember, like when you had your house phone, you had that house phone forever. Like the house phone that you had that phone forever. You never got a new phone. Why would you need one? You don't. The only reason you need one is if that one broke. But that one was never going to break. So they couldn't sell a lot of phones. So the cell phone companies got wise. They said, oh, what if these things can only work for so long? All right. And then that's it. Then it's a done deal. You got it now. Hey, look, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm kind of tired. I'll be honest with y'all, man. I'm really, really, really tired. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Appreciate you guys. Let's everybody go around, shout out what you got coming up. Let's start with the homie Cyfax. Cyfax, what you got coming up, bro?
Not too much this week. Probably going to go see that movie Companion, and then on Sunday, I know I'm going to the Film Thread Award This Thing. I don't know if you're going to that or not, if you got that worked out, but I'll be going to that. And then I don't know, maybe Thursday I'll be on with Hold My DualShock here for a fan rant if their internet's up. And then obviously the nightcaps. Other than that, I'm trying to find something to talk about. Maybe start doing the last couple of videos for Cobra Kai. Maybe do some streams. I don't know. I'm trying to figure some of this stuff out. I did one already. It didn't go too bad, but I feel I want to get some videos and stuff done, or to have on when I do them. So
all right, cool. Shout out to Calypso. Hey, Kata, you up next? What you got?
All I got is stop by my channel for videos whenever I feel inspired to make one. Go to New Black Street. Look at our stream tomorrow so you can find out who the guest is this Friday. We've been told we're killing it. I guess we are. I don't want to jerk myself off here, but I guess we're doing good. So look out for those, look out for those streams. Look out for my stream on Wednesday on my channel where we do the Techno Dome and we're just going through the things at the midweek. And yeah, man, I don't really have anything else to plug. Hey, shout out to you. Hell to you. Hope you have a great night.
All right, there you go. Shout out to Kata. You guys go follow him, New Black Street, Khalil Too Short on X. Hey, man, he's awesome, man. He's awesome. He puts out a lot of stuff for the cat. Has me thinking and laughing all the time. All right, T, you up next, bro. Anything you got coming up besides the whiteboard and
you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna do some live streams where I'm just drawing and y'all are talking and I'm just drawing because y'all can see my talent, you know what I mean? Or just talk to me and holler at me. Look, this is Mid-Ray. He wipes out Sydney. So hey, that's what he's doing. That's Mid-Ray. That's off the top of the head too, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I might be dropping stuff during the afternoon, man. I'm so happy to Hold My DualShock is on. Kata, Cyfax, D, as always, man. I'm just happy to be on here with y'all, man. I'm glad I can make you laugh, man, and inspire you to do something creative with your life, man. Cool.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, T. And then last but not least, Katie and Andy, Hold My DualShock. What you guys got coming up?
We have Catch Up Monday tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then we have Monday Night Movie Madness on the Bone Bridger. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be doing a new stream. And we'll be having guests on. And we have Film Comics Explained on. And then, yes, we will be having Fan Rant Thursday on Thursday. Our internet's good now. We had really bad snow. And where we live, it's not equipped for snow. But
so the whole city shut down.
Yeah, but it's like 70 degrees again now outside. So we're good. So we'll see y'all this week. And then we have a video out right now.
Go watch the video.
Funny as hell. Hey, y'all need to watch them.
Video trailer.
Monday Night Football. Watch them. Watch them. They are dope. Watch them.
Yeah, go watch my last video too.
Go watch everybody. Listen, y'all should all be. Everybody should be subscribed to everybody.
Wow. That dude is wild. Look,
subscribe to Atreus as well.
We're gonna have T on one of these days.
I got links in every description. Look, let me say this. I got links in the description. Everybody that's here, 143 of you guys, I would hope you would like our guests and help them out with a sub. Go watch a video. It helps all of us. Trust me, it helps. All right. Verbal Riot, he couldn't make it. Dante, subscribe to him too. All right. You guys support these cats because they're really good people, and we all need to support. All of us need to support. Last but not least, Gaming with Juviant for $5. $5 Tuesdays here all day. Took my kids to go see Sonic 3. Yeah, $5 Tuesdays. That's another thing that movie theaters seem to do. Take advantage of that if you have the opportunity, because, you know, it's something that the theaters usually do to kind of bring a lot of people out and keep the theaters, you know, in business. Thank you very much, Gaming with Juviant, for that $5 super chat. All right, guys, we are about to get up out of here. I want to thank all of you for being here. Hit the like button on the way out if you have not already done so. I'll be back on the nightcap on Tuesday evening. So look for that. And then also, of course, videos as they come up. I do have another video that I'll be dropping probably tomorrow morning, and then one more in the afternoon. So you guys look for that. I appreciate you very, very much. All the folks out there in the chat, you guys are the best. And we up and out of here. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
See y'all later.